There we go. I fixed it. There was no audio on the stream for a second there.
Fantastic.
It's because we both use it and you dick around in there and then it changes it all up. Anyway. What were you? Sorry, what'd you say to her?
I'm asking if Ricavio is still here, or if he's left for the morning.
Oh, she says he goes out in the morning, but comes back sometime later. I'm not sure when he'll be back.
Okay. Well, then I just sort of take a seat and wait for what I assume is the rest of my party to show up.
We're gonna do Russell. Bailey.
Oh, here I am muted trying to talk. Russell will wake up all the peoples, take them down for breakfast, and make sure they're all situated. And curiously look about for Pog.
Yeah, he's nowhere to be seen.
Any notes or anything, or are they just gone?
They're just gone, but their stuff is still in their footlockers.
Huh. I'll leave it there for now and go get breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, because assuming you guys, like, de-armor for sleeping and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, having a regular breakfast, Irina's there, the kids are there. They're about as happy as people can be in Barovia. Yeah. And, other than that, there's not as many people in here as there obviously was last night. It's morning, so it's not like there's a ton of people here drinking for night. It's just like the people that were staying here, which right now wasn't really anybody but you guys. So there's a couple just people meandering about, but nobody who looks specifically important.
Awesome. Hey, Russell, did you show Irina that creepy doll you have of her?
He's gonna blush hardcore. And look, just a little sheepish. No, I haven't done that yet. Thanks.
I love the idea the voice of God comes down and hey kid, do the thing.
Irina looks at you and says, "What doll?"
When we were buying toys for the children yesterday, we noticed one of the dolls had incredible likeness to you. And strangely, the man wouldn't sell it, and you said you've never been outside the town of Barovia, so I thought we should take it, and he'll awkwardly take it out and offer it to her.
She looks
I
it
make
over.
sure to emphasize it was for a special buyer.
She looks it over and she says, "That's very odd. I mean, I suppose there's no real harm to it, but why a toy?"
I agree. I don't know if there's anything wrong with it, but it didn't feel right leaving it to whoever this special buyer was. Do you know of anyone? I mean, I know there's Strahd. I mean, I don't know why he'd want a toy, though. Is there anyone else who you suspect?
I wouldn't have any idea. I mean, if it was a special buyer, I'd assume it's somebody here in town. Maybe you could ask the burgomaster? Who else would be trying to hide something?
Why would a restaurateur want a doll?
The burgomaster.
Perhaps Sid and I can do some scoping about. We needed to take a second look at that wagon anyway. Sid, have you seen our party members? Pog wasn't in his room this morning, and I don't see him here in the tavern.
Did you look under the table?
Russell sighs. The wake me up inside meme plays in the background. I take it you haven't seen either of them then. I wonder if they're out buying things.
Maybe. But you know, gnomes could be carried off by a slightly large bird.
I don't see Pog with all his arcane power getting carried off, but I suppose we'll keep an eye out. Irina, do you have any plans that you'll be doing here in town, or you just merely plan to stay in safety? Are you going to get work?
She says I might pay a visit to the burgomaster just to let him know that I'm here and what has happened to my father.
The burgomaster's the mayor, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And her father was the mayor of Barovia, so.
Do we want to go check that out? Do we want to? What are you feeling over there, Sean?
Let's just all go together.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you guys can head to the burgomaster's mansion.
Yeah, I mean, because there were. I mean, do we have the map of town still?
Yes. Let me pop you to it. Valaki.
So we've been here, right?
Yes.
I can't see.
You guys have been. This was here. Let me just put some text on
Sorry, hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
there.
Woo! I love making decisions by myself.
Oh wow, black text doesn't show up very good on the map. Probably should have known that. Let's make it blue. Store. That still doesn't show up very well. Well,
Sorry about that. So I'm sorry. Where have we been?
you've been
We've
to
been
the store
there,
place over here. Yep.
You did
Have
the
we
store
been?
place.
Is that the inn right there or no?
No, the inn is right here. That's where you guys are right now.
Okay, so we've only been those 2 locations.
You've been to the toy shop. That was right here.
Okay.
Can you make
Yep.
the text bold?
Say- Say what?
Can you make the text bold? That is still really hard to read.
Yeah, here. Let me try.
Is Seattle, is there a way to turn your mic up a little bit or no?
I'll have a look into it.
Thanks.
I mean, you can also turn his volume up on Discord.
Yeah. You probably got me at 100%. Can we turn it to 200%? I'm currently at 200% output.
There you go. I just turned you up. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll turn you up in a second.
Yeah, I'll just try remember to talk loudly.
Oh yeah, I just
And
bumped you up
carry
to
a
200,
big
that's much
stick.
better.
Wonder if I could just make a black box. Oh, I should probably fill it. I'm good at this.
God, learn to DM, noob.
Make a little black box. And then I'll just put the word store inside of it.
Thor.
Store. There we go.
We're slightly off center.
Here, we'll make it. There, that should be easier to see.
So there's like 4 more points or 3 more points of interest that we haven't been to.
Well, you know, theoretically, you guys don't really necessarily know what is a point of interest as a character.
Oh, I'm sorry, the red roost. I'm back.
The red roosts don't give it away.
All right, so is this the burgomaster over here then?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, let's go over there.
I think. Actually, no, that's not. His house is.
It might be another church if it looks like it kind of has a graveyard in the back.
It is. It's another church, but you guys haven't been there yet. It's actually this house right here.
All right, cool.
So if you guys head down there, and what's her face is able, you guys can just ask a guard like, hey, where's the burgomaster's house? So Irene does that easily enough, and you guys head off there. And now I'm gonna take you guys to what is basically just a black map. Let me just point over here real quick and turn up Seattle for me. Yoink. Say something, Seattle.
Something.
All right, that works.
Cool.
What about you, Thomas?
Do you guys hear me all right?
Yes, I just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit for myself, though. Okay, so you guys arrive. Let me put you outside the house. Boop. At the front entrance to the mansion. So you see that the mansion has the walls are all made of stone, and it has like many spots where like the plaster has kind of fallen away from age and neglect. There's drapes over all of the windows, and there is a large arched opening above the double doors of the mansion entrance.
You said all the windows have drapes?
Uh-huh. So you can't see through any of the windows.
Ruh-roh.
But Irina has no problem walking up and knocking on the door.
Are we getting her token too?
Sure, I'll pop her out there. Go find her real quick down here.
Oh, Bailey just hopped off.
It's because he might be transferring machines. Oh, for you guys, Bailey, for like the first 30 minutes or so of any given game, is on the go, so he's like just playing from his phone, more or less listening and talking, because he has to go pick up his wife, and then he's good after that.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Casual.
Where the hell? That's one of the downsides of this friggin' module, is like when it gives you everything. So I go to my handouts and it's just like I'm like, where is Irina? There she is.
Well, if he's offline, I'll control him. I'll be like, all right, Bailey runs in by himself. Oh, there he is.
Irina knocks, and a woman comes to the door, and she looks like a maid, and she says, hello, have you come to see the Burgomaster? And she says, yes, my name is Irina Koyana. She says, come right in. Is he expecting you? She says, probably not. So you guys can...
Did I just step on top of her?
Oh, right on the maid. No, put Russell inside with you guys. But you see, just here in this entrance hall, there's big framed portraits on the walls. And there's a wide staircase that goes up to a second floor. There's like a sculpted railing up there. And then there is a long carpeted hall that you can see down. It stretches almost the length of the entire house. And there are several doors on the sides of it. And there are some bundles of twigs and sticks heaped up against the walls in this room for whatever reason. But she leads you down this way. And into this room. So if you guys want to pop over here. Boop. 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 Alright, so this room, there's like these big padded chairs and couches on the walls. It's like a nice little den, basically. It smells like pipe smoke. And there's the head of a big brown bear on one of the walls. And the maid says, if you'll wait right here, I will fetch the Burgomaster. And she leaves the room.
Irina, what do you know of the Burgomaster here?
She says, I don't know much about him. I know that he has rules of the town, though I don't know much. I just know that his town is much more well fortified than ours. But she says, I assume I must let him know that I'm here. Maybe he'll have somewhere that he can put me up to keep me safe.
Sounds like a fair plan.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. You guys just gonna wait, or are you gonna do anything else?
So I went through a dead zone. It normally takes like 30 seconds, but I was behind a truck. That made it take way longer.
Okay.
What did I miss? I know, so we're at the burger. Did anything else important happen?
No, Irina knocked on the door, the maid let you guys in. I sort of explained that there were like weird bundles of sticks and stuff in the hallways and against the walls.
Yeah, I kind of missed that stuff too. My wife had to tell me something, so I got up and missed like 15 seconds of the description there.
and then
I heard
then
the
she-
portraits part, but
yeah, there are portraits. There's a staircase that leads up, but she led you down a long hallway and stopped at basically the first door that was on the right and led you in, and it's just this nice little den with smells like pipe smoke. There's a dead bear's head on the wall.
Yeah.
is
I
there
should've-
anything? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Is there anything suspicious about the bears? Like, are they? Is it obvious that they're bears, or is there anything different about them?
It's just a big old bear head. It's like got a snarling expression on it. So
Can I peer my head out the door without getting caught? Would I roll a stealth check for that?
no, you're fine. You look out. There's nobody in the
Sid.
hallway.
Sid, what do you think you're doing?
Just asking questions.
No, yeah, you can look around with nobody's out there.
So I can even pop myself in the hallway.
Sure.
All right.
You can hear voices coming from this room across the hall, but it doesn't sound like it's a voice of a woman, but it's not the voice of the maid that you were just talking to.
Can I make it out if I put my head against the door?
It's it's too muffled.
All right.
It's a thick door.
Ooh, choices.
Russell makes romantic, flirtatious, casual conversation with Irina as Sid does his usual antics. Pass the time.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, idle conversation, basically.
I want to come down here and see if I hear anything else.
Nothing in that room that you could hear.
All right, I want to slowly push. Is it a push or pull door, or like I want to slowly try and open it with as little detection as possible? Do I need a stealth check? Do I need what do I need to do to get a glimpse into this room without being noticed?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
All right.
Yeah, sure. You make your way in or open the door without anyone inside noticing, because there's no one inside.
Oh, it's like a kitchen or something.
Yep. So this room is it's like it looks like some kind of room where they would like prepare food, but not necessarily kitchen. There's nothing to cook in here. There's white sheets covering these two plain tables. One of the tables has like a set of polished silverware on it, and the other one is just like wicker baskets with like turnips and beets and stuff in them.
Okay.
And that door you can hear the voice from still.
I want to do the same thing. I want to sort of try and peer into this without being noticed.
Peek in?
See,
Sure.
A second stealth check then?
Yeah. Okay. So you peek into this room, you see, just like as you're peering in, you can see there's a big chandelier hanging from the ceiling, filled with candles, and there's like a big, long, polished dining table, and seated all around the table are women of various ages sitting in like these big, comfortable, high-backed chairs. They're all wearing sort of like faded, slightly dirty clothes, and they're drinking what looks like tea, and they're eating little cakes. And at the head of the table, closest to the door that you are peering through, is a woman dressed in much nicer clothing. She looks very pleased with herself, and she's sort of walking about the table and chattering, and she's saying something about decorations for some kind of festival.
Okay. I make my way back to our room.
Okay. So, if you guys hang out, then the burgomaster will show up. Otherwise, you can decide to try and do some other stuff.
So Sean, is it Sean the character name or Sid the character name? Sorry.
Sid's the character name. Sean's
Sid's
my
the
real name.
All right, I thought so, but then in my head, all right.
Your thing is like backwards compared to everyone else, I think is what it is. Oh no, mine's my name and then the thing and the other one. No, that's what everybody did. Oh, but you're not on right now. Never mind. Sorry, continue.
I can't see him, sorry. Russell will ask what Sid has discovered. plans his little outing.
I don't approve, but I'm interested.
Exactly.
I convey exactly what you just said. The women with the somewhat
Snacks and
tattered clothes sitting around a table of snacks, but the woman at the head of the table that is dressed nice and they're drinking tea supposedly. So here's my thing. Am I only going to get caught if I fail a check, or is there literally a time limit for the burgomaster to come down here? Like, I can do whatever I want down here.
I mean, if you wanna,
Because can I go explore these other rooms?
Sure.
I will cover for you if you wanna.
I mean,
You know,
he doesn't
go use the
necessarily.
bathroom.
He doesn't even necessarily know how many people are waiting for him.
Exactly. So he
Yeah.
comes in, he visits. It's fine.
Cool. Yeah, because I'm already feeling a little suspicious about just the way they're dressed. I want to go over here and same thing. Peer into this room right here.
Okay.
Where's my stealth? There it is.
There's nobody in there, so you can walk in.
Oh, it's a bedroom. Okay.
It is. So this room looks like it's probably the room that the servants would live in. It's a very plain room with 4 super simple beds and very simple trunks at the foot of each bed. Little side
Anything worth
tables
taking?
with candles. No, they just have like commoners' clothing, staff uniforms.
Ooh, I should put on one of the staff uniforms and then just freely walk through the house.
I mean, I would at least take it, for later usage.
Yeah,
Sure.
I want to take one of the staff uniforms.
Okay.
Are you gonna hitman this?
Yeah. You know what? So,
If you kill someone with a watermelon, I'll be so happy.
hold on, what is my? I got a 4 in deception. I mean, what the heck? But they probably know what their servants look like. So, all right, I'm gonna look through this door then.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So you make a little bit of noise, but the man inside does not notice because he is busying himself at a table, cutting up some meat. So it is a kitchen, and there is a cook inside, and he is standing there, like I said, preparing some food. He's just got this big white apron over, with a black smock. So it's a nice kitchen. You can see a staircase actually over in the far southern part of the room that seems to lead upstairs. So it's another way to get upstairs. And that is also, you can also see the second door in that southern room that you already went in. That preparation room would lead into that kitchen as well. So it's one long room. But then there is a door on the northern. Here, I'll just pop you in there super quick so you can see.
So he's obviously facing the staircase, right?
Yes.
So it's not possible to sneak in there and get up those stairs.
Not at this particular moment. But
Okay.
I mean, if you peek, yeah, do whatever you want to do. You could bide your time and then peek in when he's turn his back or whatever.
Make your moment, Sean.
You could go.
Make my
You could go straight up the other staircase. There's 2 other doors in the front room you could check.
I see a couch for some reason. I see the door, and then I see a couch. Like those 2 tiles are revealed to me for some reason.
Here, 1 second. Let me take a look. I just realized that I'm not. Here we go.
And what the heck? Let's all right, let's go to the room on the north side. Let's go ahead and try and peek in this one.
Okay.
Sneaky. Let's do like I would in a video game, right? Let's oh god. They're literally almost in descending order.
You make plenty of noise going in, but it's just an empty coat closet. There's just little pegs for hanging coats, but there aren't any coats on any of them.
All right. All right, RNG can't be that mean to me. Let's screw the bottom room. Let's go upstairs.
Going upstairs.
Let's tiptoe up the stairs and see
All
what I
right,
see.
so
up there.
let me tell you what you got going on up here, and I'll be introduced. Well, never mind.
What?
I was just gonna say, Seattle and Thomas, it shouldn't be too long before we bring you guys in. So you're not just like.
I'm assuming we're gonna be in
when
one
do-
of the rooms.
So you're not like, when do I get to play?
Yeah. Should I have gone to that bottom room? Is that where one
No, that's fine.
bound and gagged?
You're doing fine.
I'm just sitting in there like,
Um,
help me.
So this staircase climbs up, goes about 20 feet. This like beautifully appointed gallery basically going on here. See, it goes up a little farther to right up here, and then you see the there's a like here. Let me just pop you down here. So it runs almost the length of the mansion again. A big hallway goes down. There's a staircase that goes down, and that obviously connects to that one that you saw downstairs.
So that's the kitchen down those stairs.
Yeah, and there's big landscape paintings all over the walls and silk drapes. And then there's a big arched window with nice glass right there.
So is this another hallway right here?
Yep.
All right, I want to come right up to here and see if I can peer around the corner.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sneaky boy.
I have
So-
a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there a hole in the wall like right there? How do you do this pin click?
Just
Use
click and
hold
hold.
Oh, okay. So right there, because there was light going through.
Oh, is there?
I'm wondering if that was intentional or if it just,
It wasn't.
happened to
That
be like that.
that just
Alright.
probably means that whoever
There's
made
a hole in the system.
whoever made the module for Roll20 didn't make the dynamic lighting thing perfect. That's fine. It's whatever. It's only
I mean, yeah.
it's only like the one square you can see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
far as doing its job.
Yeah.
So would it be another stealth check for me to just sort of peer down this
No,
hall?
that's fine. You can see. Here, let me just pop you there so you can see down the hall.
Oh
But
my god, how many rooms are this?
so the hallway goes all the way down there. You can see there's obviously the more doors there. This door here is ever so slightly ajar. Not so much that if you walked by it, somebody would see you, but enough that you can hear voices coming from inside.
Oh, I see there's even a crack of light there. All right, so I
Damn.
walk up. Can I peer in if I walk up to it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I walk up and I want to peek inside and see if I can hear what these voices are saying.
You can see the maid from downstairs inside, and there's a man standing there at a desk. It looks like a library. There's like tons of books all over the walls, and she's talking to him, and she's saying that they're downstairs. They're still waiting, and he says, "I'll be there soon." He's like, "I need to finish writing this," and he's flanked by like two big mastiff dogs on either side of him, just sort of like laying down on these big cushy pillows. And she says, "Well, I'll go downstairs and continue my work." And he says, "You see that you do that." And she turns to leave the room.
I quickly dart into this room right next to it.
This one, the door is locked.
All right, then can I sprint down the hall to the next room?
Which one?
The other one
The one
to
there?
the right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
You just pop in and close it real quick.
Yep.
Okay.
As silently as possible.
Sure. So you make it in there. This is like a nice appointed bedroom. It's got like a canopy bed, and there's a bookshelf on one wall. There's a full-length mirror in a wooden frame, and on the north wall there is one of those arched glass windows. Nothing really seems unusual in here. Just like a nice bedroom.
Anything worth stealing?
Not that you can see outright.
Books are worth 25 gold pieces apiece sometimes.
Do you want to look at the books?
Sure.
Nothing seems particularly valuable. There's the collection of like Barovian fables. There's some tomes about mythology and
I'm already bored. All right. I come up here. Is this door locked
is.
as well?
It is locked.
Can I roll my thieves tools to try and unlock it?
Sure. Hey, look at that. You hear the lock click, and you're able to open the door.
Oh!
Oh, wait. Hold it. There you go.
Opens the door and there's a person there.
There is a person. And
Oh, those manacles?
Those are manacles. So tied up in this room. Pay no attention to the half-orc tied up in the room. Is this guy, and he's basically in like a
lady.
he's basically in like a tattered shirt, and he's tied up. He's manacled to the wall, and he looks up when you walk in, and he says, "Who are you?"
I think the real question is, who are you?
You can take control of your guy here, Thomas. But here, let me private message you real quick so you know why you're here.
Alright then.
That information may prove valuable.
While you writing the message, might as well describe how my character looks.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, basically, when you walk in the room, you basically see this hulking, large half-orc, short black-weld hair, and these mutton chops that go straight down to his chin. Looking a bit more beaten and bruised than usual.
Does he have all of his equipment, or is he stripped of his?
He is stripped.
And that's what I'm going to find out.
Yeah, he's stripped.
Dark green skin, surprisingly actually crisp, like dark crimson eyes just looking at you. Confusion.
There you go. I sent you a thing.
Wait till you read it.
Quick question, Thomas. Do you want your character? I don't know what backstory you've decided for your guy.
I went with folk hero.
Okay. Are you from Barovia or not?
I say yes, just to make it a little more easier.
Okay.
Wait,
yeah.
are you a half-orc bard?
Half-ork fighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said folk hero. I was like, wait a minute, are you a bard?
No. That just means he's
I
like.
went with
Yeah. Go ahead.
I went with character concept, not optimization on this one.
All right. So yeah. Now you know why you're in here, and go ahead. Do what you want to do. Interact. Ooh.
Yeah, you said who am I? I think the better question is, who are you?
My name is Sergey. It doesn't seem like you're one of the usual men the burgomaster sends into this room.
No, I'm just here to steal his shit.
Since you're here to steal his shit, might as well, you mind popping... He shakes the manacles.
Well, given your size and stature, what's not to say you're just going to choke me out the moment I let you free?
You've done me no harm. I have no reason to harm you.
Well, I've done stupider things, I guess. So do I need to roll Thieves' Tools again to unlock those, or do I just...
Yeah, you would.
Alright. 22. I don't know what the...
Yeah, you unlocked it. That's good.
Alright.
You're free.
So is he going to need to acquire all new gear along the way?
No, not if he finds his gear.
Okay. Alright.
Real quick, let's stop right there. Let's pop on down to these folks. So, the burgomaster walks in to the room.
Meanwhile...
Basically.
Flanked by his dogs.
He doesn't look evil at all.
Russell tries. He goes to like pet one, but like looks for permission. You know, like, oh, a dog, and it's like, is it pettable?
They've got they've got like armor on too, like not like a ton, but like leather armor on them. And the burgomaster just sort of shoots you a look when he does it, but he doesn't stop you. And he says, "Welcome. My name is Vargas. I was told you wanted to see me. You may call me Baron Vargas Valakovich."
Baron Vargas.
Mm-hmm.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
He takes a seat in this chair, and his dogs just sort of lay down on either side of him. He says, "Why have you come to my home? I'm a busy man."
Russell turns to Irina. My friend here, she's seeking some refuge. She's come from... is it the village or town, or does it matter which...
The town of Barovia, village of Barovia, it doesn't matter.
She comes from the town of Barovia. She's seeking some refuge. And we'd hoped, as her father was the other burgomaster,
Yes.
who has recently passed away, you would be willing to provide such accommodations.
He raises an eyebrow and he says, "Really? Well, us Barovians must stick together, of course. Of course, you can stay here for now in my estate. I can have one of the maids show you to a room. Just do be sure to listen to any of the warnings that someone may give you. I would leave my wife to planning the festival, and you all may come, of course, if you would like. It's going to be good. We of course, here in what's the name? Valakia. Here in Valakia, we are always happy."
I see. What is the festival for?
Why, it's a celebration. We're here of life, of happiness.
Interesting.
He says, "You may have seen the sticks in the hallways. We're making wicker suns. Everyone will have one on their porch, and they will burn them and carry them down the streets. It will be a great time. The Festival of the Sun, we're calling it." Now would probably be a good moment to mention, while you were walking throughout town, at any given point you would have seen flyers hanging up that was said, Festival of...
Burning Man?
No, Festival of the Wolf, and it said something about, like, walking through town with, like, wolves' heads on spikes to, like, raise people's spirits about, fighting back the evil and such, and like that seems like it was like a fairly recent thing, and like they're already gearing up for another festival.
Wait, then why did it make the guard mad when I took the wolf's head on the pike and went up to him and went bark 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 bark?
Oh yeah, everybody loves that. Why wouldn't he be overjoyed?
Well, Baron, I for one came to see if you could accommodate Miss Irina here, Lady Irina, but also to see if there's anything in town in which you needed aid. It seems you, for the most part, are doing quite a good job. I can't imagine what busyness it requires to keep it all going.
He says, "Well, I do appreciate your good manners. I can't stand those who have bad manners." He says, "Nothing I need particularly done in town at the moment. Just, don't cause any trouble and you'll be in my good books. And I should mention, avoid, here, what's that lady's name? Sorry."
It's alright.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yes.
Avoid Watchter House. Lady Lady Fiona lives there, and she's no fan of mine. And she puts the wrong idea in people's heads, is all.
So we have to go there immediately.
Of course. It does seem rather soon to be having another festival. Is it a common occurrence week to week here?
He looks kind of annoyed for a moment, and he says, here in Wallachia, we are always happy. It is how we must be. If we wish to fight back the evil of Strahd, we must remain vigilant and joyful.
I see.
He says, if that's all, I have much work to do. Irina, I will have the maid show you to a room you can use. Unfortunately, I don't have any very nice rooms to put you up in right now. You'll have to stay in the servants' quarters. I apologize, but we'll find somewhere better for you in town soon enough. And she says, why, that's quite all right. I wouldn't want to put you out. And he pats one of his dog's heads, and it barks, and then the maid runs in, and he says, show Miss Irina to the servants' quarters. Give her the empty bed. And she says, right away, sir. And he turns to you, and he says, you're welcome to stay with Miss Irina for now, if you'd like. I don't know what your affiliation is, but you seem to be some sort of guard or servant or something.
I prefer the term friend.
Sure, of course. Well, if you'll excuse me. And he leaves the room, and his dogs trail along with him.
All right. Russell is very unsure of what to do next, so he will follow Irina until, kind of keeping an eye out for Sid.
1 second.
So was this going on at the same time, or while this is going on?
While you guys, I just wanted to have them do something real quick, so it wasn't just standing there. But yeah, while they're having a conversation, because basically, as soon as you got into that room, he would have left that room and walked downstairs and done that. So you guys would have a moment to do stuff while they're having that conversation.
Okay. I want to, before I leave this room, I want to give, is it Sergey?
Yep, Sergey.
I want to give Sergey my dagger, because I have a rapier and a silver rapier. So I just want to give him my dagger. So at least he's armed in case something happens.
Okay.
And it does...
I already have a dagger in my inventory, so I know.
Okay, cool. So, and I just turned to him and I'm like, just casually, like, this happens every day for me. I'm just kind of like, you never know. And so I want to peer out into the hallway again, just to make sure the coast is clear.
Yep, nobody in the hallway for now.
All right, and then I want to come down to this other locked door, and I want to try and open it.
Yeah, I'm just going to be telling him quietly.
Okay, you need to roll to Thieves' Tool it.
Oh God, 9 that time.
You failed.
Well, I guess I clearly don't open it. Well, I hope our other party member wasn't in there. So just to clarify, since we're kind of doing things simultaneously, is the Burgermeister still downstairs, or did he go back to his office?
He is still downstairs, and they're having their conversation.
Okay, then I want to come into his office. Did he lock his office, or is it still like opened or halfway open?
The door is closed, but it's not locked.
All right, I want to come into his office.
Okay, so you pop into there, which is obviously a large library, sort of parlor thing going around. Here, 1 second. Room descriptions. They're important. There we go. Sorry. Alright, so floor to ceiling, these bookshelves, all along the outside of the room, obviously, as you can see. There's no windows in here, because obviously this is, like, in the middle of the house. There's a brass oil lamp sitting atop the desk in the middle there. There's, like, a comfortably padded chest and there is a symbol of like a roaring bear stitched into the cushion of the chair, and that's it.
Nothing of interest on his desk.
There is, if you look behind the desk, there is a small footlocker underneath the desk.
Okay, can I open it, or do I need to unlock it?
It's a small chest and it is locked.
All right, can I roll thieves tools again to unlock it or no?
Go for it.
There we go. That's more like it.
There you go. You open it up, and inside is whatever the hell's on your character sheet, Sergi.
Yes, there's my stuff.
Sweet. Well, here you go.
So, you
On a
know,
normal day, I would try and sell this back to you, but I'd rather leave here intact.
Leaving for you might be easier than me.
All right. Now, there's no other way. Like, there's not another opportunity for me to open this door, right? Like, once I failed the roll, I failed the roll, right?
Short of having a key, or taking some time away from it, or having somebody else try it if they're trained in thieves' tools.
Now, there's nothing else in here, even if I roll a perception check.
You can roll a perception check.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, might as well roll a perception too. See if there's anything of interest.
Hey, there we go.
I mean, you look through the books, and just really quickly, you don't notice anything particularly interesting, but one of them has like a gold leaf, like, cover and everything, looks a little more valuable. And it's just and it's just titled "History of whatever their name is, the Valakovich."
All right, so I pull that one off and open it to see if there's anything inside, or is it just the value of the book itself?
It's just the value of the book. It's like,
all right,
you can clearly sell this for a little more.
All right, I'm like, Bailey's a nerd. He likes books. Or Russell, I'm sorry. So I
mean,
stashed that.
it's true for both, really. So.
All right, then I want to. Oh, holy crap! There's a whole other hallway.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Doors as far as the eye can see.
You've given him too much opportunity, Ryan. We're never gonna see him again.
Well, assuming you guys are together there, you as you round that corner, you catch the burgomaster. You see him coming back up the stairs with his dog sort of trailing, and they follow him and they go back into his study.
Like,
oh, from the opposite side of the hallway.
Yes. Like he came
from over here.
Yes, like he came up those stairs. As you guys are going around the corner, you kind of like see his dogs and him come sauntering back over. And if you guys want to pop back down over here before they go start exploring through doors and rooms again, Russell and Irina can have a conversation or decide what you want to do.
Oh, you mean hop down to their room?
Yeah, like we're going back to them really quick to see what they were doing.
Pan the camera, right?
Well, no, you don't have to go down there.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, we're gonna go back to them really quick because the moment has passed where the conversation happened. So
actually,
so we're existing in the same time now.
yes.
I will ask Irina if she thinks she can bring the kids here and what she plans to do with them.
She says, well, I'll go and fetch them later today. They should be fine in the inn for now. I want to get situated here. I thank you ever so much for helping me, but I shouldn't need, much looking over now. The burgomaster will hopefully take care of me. And she just comes and sits on the bed over here.
I guess I won't have much of an excuse to see you now, will I?
She giggles a little and says, well, you're always welcome to come visit if you're in the area, but you're an adventurer. I'm sure you've got more important things to do.
Well, it was a pleasure the time I did have with you. I Raina. I hope to see you again soon.
She says, and I as well.
Indeed. And Russell is going to... He's going to stay on the first floor and just wander just a teeny bit. Kind of
Okay.
like he's walking and waiting for someone.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome to pop yourself in the hallway there or whatever. There's you don't see the maid in the hall or whatever.
All
I
right.
know I joke about burning the inn down, but I'm gonna light all this shit like it's kindling.
But if you don't do anything specific in the hallway, we can go back to Sean and Sergey up there.
Yeah, go let
Sean
them
and
two,
Thomas.
explore the real things while Russell is the safe bastard he is.
All right, go right ahead, Sean.
So,
I
just a question.
very
So we
And Thomas.
both saw the Baron and his hounds go into the study, right?
Yes. So at this moment, you know that at least that he's in there for the moment.
All right. I very carefully and quietly try this door.
As he tries his door, Sergey's just gonna look at him. Well, it's probably the best chance I make my escape now while the Baron's distracted. Thank you for freeing me while you were dead.
Okay. Thank you for not killing me.
If you need any help with whatever you need here, well, I'll ask some friends around to see who you are. Just one word of advice, though. Try not to annoy the Baron, and at least pretend to be happy you don't want his guards roughing you up.
Sounds good.
That Sergey's just gonna try to stealthily make his way out of the house.
Okay. Yeah, you can make your way downstairs and out without running into anybody, except for Russell. It's up to you if you want to interact with him at all in any way.
Yeah, if I see him while I'm walking out of the house, I'll probably just say to him, if you're with that other man who's upstairs, he's going through a lot of rooms.
Yeah, because you would recognize, having been from Barovia, you would recognize that they don't. They're not regulars. They're not people of the area. All right, so I mean, if
Very
you want,
carefully.
Yeah. You want to open that door. Okay. Where's that room? There's so many rooms. Nope. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, you open that without any... Wait, did you... Baby size.
Baby size.
Do you want to roll a stealth check, Ken? To open that? Carefully, quietly? Okay, yeah, you open it up. You see there's nobody inside. It's a bathroom. There's a big iron tub with clawed feet standing against the back wall. There's some neatly folded towels on this little thing near the door, and then there is another door immediately to your north.
I look at the towels and I knock them on the floor.
Okay, now there's towels on the floor.
All right, and then same thing. I stealthily go through the other door. Hopefully.
Okay, yeah, you pop in. There's nobody in here.
What the hell is that?
Let me go through here. Let's see. So this room smells like powder and perfume. There's a big vanity mirror standing against this wall here. So that's what that is. There's like a little vanity area, and there is a wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. And then on the opposite wall, there's actually a full-length mirror with like a gilded frame, like it looks expensive. And then there's a little door over here as well, obviously.
All right, I go over to this door, and actually, hold on. I want to see if I can see anything else in this room. Like,
Yeah.
if there's any kind of, is there anything hidden? Anything kind of seem off? Roll a 22 perception.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing special in here. Nothing. I mean, besides the mirror being very nice, and there's nothing like, valuable to take out of the vanity or off of
Does
the
the
mannequin.
mirror appear to be heavy?
Yeah, it's a big full-length mirror.
All right. Well, now I'm going through the door on the wall.
It's a bathroom, like a It's literally like a little porta potty.
Gross.
Good old chamber
Oh,
pots.
you know what? I want to throw the wedding dress down the porta potty.
Okay.
I like how you
You
sound
sound
so
so defeated.
That's exactly what I said. He sounds so just like, why would you do that?
If it's not actively breaking something, I don't care.
Damn, 9. All right, well, apparently I just barged through that door.
There's nobody inside. All right.
I like how my stealths go from being either like really high or just like trash.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, like I like stub my toe and scream or something.
So you can tell that this is like a master bedroom in here. Some of the furnishings have like kind of lost their splendor over the years, but it's still very nice, pointed very well. And there's a short rope hanging from the ceiling that looks like you could pull down like a trapdoor into like the attic. And then obviously there's that little door in the top right as well.
I'm just gonna walk straight through this door. I'm not even gonna bother stealthing. I just want to walk through this door on the right first before I even acknowledge that rope.
Okie dokie. It's a closet. Cloaks, coats, gowns, other fancy apparels and things hanging from hooks. Fine shoes, slippers, boots.
Wait, let me guess. You cut them all to ribbons.
No.
Maybe if there was someone in here who was I was looking at their clothes, I'd be like, "Hey, do you like these?" They said yes, and then I would just knock them on the floor in front of them. Is there anything worth going through in this stuff right here?
Not that you can tell. Doesn't seem to be anything particularly, like, even, like, identifiable in here, like, that lets them, like, nothing that they're not already wearing.
These people are poor.
To point out, for the guys who actually met the Baron, he was like wearing a breastplate with like a rapier at his side, like he was just walking around in armor, which is sort of odd for nobles. Usually they just be walking around in nice clothes.
I should have put on the wedding dress and just walked around in it.
Oh my God.
It's so pretty.
Can I reach the string that's hanging from the ceiling?
Yeah, you can pull the rope down.
All right, why not? Let's pull it down.
It's a staircase, and it takes you up here. Scroll up.
A bunch of bullshit in the attic, huh? Hey, by the way, the attic isn't hidden from me. I can see all the stuff.
Well, it's just okay. Rephrase. It's light grade, like he's been in the room and then left it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's weird. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
But in this room, it's like this little dusty 20-foot square room. It's got like a high ceiling about 20 feet above you. You see there's like cobwebs and shit all up in the rafters. And there, besides just an old table with one lantern on it, the room is empty.
Is the lantern lit?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't have any lighting material on me, so I gotta light the lantern. Oh, with what? Well, then I guess I just come in here.
Okay, so this is a very large room, obviously. It's full of like old, forgotten things, all draped in white sheets. There's barrels, crates, trunks, cobwebs, dust everywhere. But you can see a clear set of footprints heading through all of it.
Oh, I see like this little sort of carved path all the way to the door.
Yeah. So it's very clear that like someone has come up here over time and gone on that specific path to that door.
Well, this isn't spooky at all. Creepy attic. Little
Hey, do you remember that time when stuff jumped out because you didn't check for traps?
Oh. What would I roll for that? Perception?
Yeah.
All right, so I roll perception to see if, I don't know, any of this junk is going to kill me.
Look for the mimics. Look for the mimics.
No, it just seems like a bunch of dusty old shit.
All right. And it's like, oh, just kidding,
So,
that barrel is
as you come up to this door, someone has carved like a big skull into the door, and hanging from the doorknob is a little wooden sign that says "All is not well." And you hear someone speaking from beyond the door.
What they're saying, English? Or common?
You can't tell what he's saying.
So, sorry, can you repeat to me what's on the door? A skull is carved into the door?
Yep.
And there's a sign hanging on the doorknob that says all is not well.
Would I need to roll a separate perception to see if the door is booby-trapped?
Yeah. Roll an investigation check for that.
Investigation.
You can see a small, like almost imperceptible glyph is carved into the skull's forehead.
Okay.
You can
I'll
listen
be
at
honest.
the door.
What?
You can listen at the door, or you can try to.
Oh, so I can get further without triggering the glyph. I can listen up against the door.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do that.
All right. He's talking some kind of. It sounds like he might be trying to cast a spell, almost by what he's saying. You'd have to roll like an Arcana check to tell what he's trying to cast.
Why not? Boom!
Sounds like he's like badly pronouncing a teleportation spell. Like he's not quite saying it right.
Okay. So I'm obviously have my head against the door, right?
Mhm.
Listening. So I can make contact with the door without doing
Yeah.
anything, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I knock on the door to try and get whoever's attention is on the other side of it.
I literally was like, so help me God, Sean, if you knock on that door.
The voice stops.
And I say, hey, I want to roll a deception check to be like, hey, guy, you're doing that wrong. If you want me to teach you how to do a teleportation spell, why don't you let me in? Oh!
You hear a voice from beyond the door. Well, you know what? You hear a voice from beyond the door say, why are you up here?
I don't suppose you would believe me if I told you I was selling some delicious old hag pastries, would you?
He doesn't say anything.
It's a shame that no one's up here with me because I'm kind of at a loss right now. Because I don't know how to deal with glyphs. So,
Let's jump back to Russell real quick. Are you doing anything else down there?
I guess at this point, Russell really kind of worried Sid has gotten himself into trouble. We'll go looking.
Uh-huh.
God, where would Sid go?
Through every door.
Yeah, Russell's literally just gonna look to find. God, yeah. Unfortunately, Russell just goes like door to door. I'm like, is he in here? Nope. Is he in here? Nope.
All right. Well, I guess we can hit this door that you haven't looked in yet. It's just like a small sitting room, basically. Nothing in incredibly crazy or cool in there. And none of the rooms you're hitting happen to have anybody in them. Well,
convenience.
Unless you go to the Burgomaster's study. Like, let's go to the second floor. Let's just do what you want to do.
This is the only other room I think I haven't been in.
Yeah, because it's locked.
And I failed my roll. I seem to fail my rolls when I really need them.
All right, let me move because I'm all zoomed in. So
I still have persuasion. So.
All right, so just kind of listening, trying to like. I mean, Sid's stealthy as fuck. At least that's what Russell thinks. So I'm just listening. Do I hear any obvious noises as I'm moving through?
Nope. You hear some noise coming from master's study, but it's really just like muffled.
Muffled.
Yeah. It's not even voices, it's just like sounds probably like his dog's like walking around in there or something.
So I know this sounds like multiple things are in there, so I don't think that's it. The door on my right is locked. Good old Russell does not have proficiency in thieves' tools, so he basically goes through, tries to listen to any doors that don't sound like they have a lot of people with them.
Okay. You go ahead and check all the ones. You know, you hit all the rooms that he had hit. All of them are empty, obviously, until you get to the room with the trapdoor.
Indeed.
You gonna go up the stairs?
Yep, just up. Okay, I found him.
All right. So let's stop right there. I think that would be adequate time to get where Sean is basically at. So Sean's now standing at this door, and you are just coming up the trapdoor. What do you want to do, Sean?
Well, so he's there with me.
Yeah,
close.
You don't know he's there yet, but yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to try, basically so he can hear me, I'm going to try and do a persuasion check, I guess, to the guy beyond the door. Be like, hey, look, buddy, why don't you just open the door and we'll all have a good magical time? Oh, shit.
He doesn't respond again.
Really?
Yep.
All right. I don't know a lot about glyphs, but if I carve out the wood around the glyph, would that still trigger it?
You want to find out?
Well, you could make an Arcana roll on the glyph to try and figure out like what kind of glyph it is.
16.
You can tell that it would probably trigger if you tried to open the door, but you don't know what it would do.
Russell begins to make his way and like, what the, oh my god, what a fucking man. Oh. I'm gonna kind of like
Screw it. I open the door.
Okay.
I get just say, hey, do me a favor. If this knocks me out, talk to this asshole on the other side of the door. And I turn the handle and I throw the door open.
As you turn the knob, lightning courses through your body. And you take 20 lightning damage.
Ouch.
As I hit the ground, I say, I've had worse. Down to 7 hit points.
I'm gonna move a little faster here.
But the glyph is
here.
you can see the glyph is gone now.
God damn it,
I'm
Sid.
like,
Took care of that.
What are you doing all the way up here?
opening a door.
Why?
We're hunting treasure.
Just the eternal sigh of frustration. Russell, throw up Armor of the Cafes.
Okay.
And I will try to open the door, more cautiously looking at it to see if there's any other electric shocks coming.
Yeah, the door opens without any problem. And as far as you can tell, there's here. Let's just pop you in. You're not here. You don't see anybody except for this guy down here.
Those cats.
Those are cats. So there's like a bunch of skeletal cats all over the room. Like there's just the bones of cats like lounging about and walking around. And there's this guy down here, and he's all tied up. And he's like he's gagged, and he's like trying to get your attention.
Is he
But in the room, let me describe the room super quick. So
Sure.
it's like somebody's taken like old mismatched weird furniture and kind of make like a study out of it. So there's a lamp on one of the tables like lighting up the room, and there's like parchment strewn over all over the tables with like diagrams drawn on them. There's a bookshelf with a collection of like bones on it for some reason. There's like a dusty rug covering the floor there, and that's what he's sitting on in front of a pine box just behind him. And on top of the box there's like one of those cats just like lounging, and there's for some reason 3 small children with their backs to you just facing the wall in the corner.
God damn it. Children everywhere, Russell mutters under his breath.
You can't adopt these ones.
I will adopt all of the children. This isn't Skyrim. You can't restrain me. Do the cats look like they're guarding the place, or they're just like, bone cats doing cat life?
They're just like chilling out.
Alright.
Will they become hostile if we attack them?
What do you think?
Well, I just want to kick one or throw him out the window.
Alright, I'm gonna move out of the way for Sean or Sid to get in here, and I'm gonna start working on this tied up guy's bonds.
Okay, real quick, let me see. Where's this shit? That's not it. That's not it.
He's getting the skeletal lich cat stats.
Lich cat.
I'm not actually gonna kick one. I only have 7 hit points now.
You kick the cat, and it jumps and claws your eyes out. Oh man, he's good.
Death by cat.
It's possible in 5e. Is this our other new friend? New friend, is that you?
I assume so. It seems to be.
Yes, that's your character.
Sweet.
So you untie him,
And take 20 of his hit points.
and real quickly, this dude appears like out of thin air across the room, and he says, "Stop! What are you doing?"
Him and say, "Well, I'm tying this man. What are you doing up here in the attic?"
He says, "That's none of your business." He says, "I must leave this place."
To go where?
Anywhere but Barovia. My father is mad to think he can defeat this devil Strahd.
Surely you must know you can't escape until Devil Strahd wills it.
He says, "I will escape. I will escape with this teleportation spell. If only this wizard would help me. He's useless, though. He doesn't know anything about it."
I look at the wizard and raise an eyebrow.
Real quick, I'm just gonna roll my divination, future seeing, stat stuff.
I'm assuming you don't have a teleportation spell. At level 4.
Oh no. But as a level 2 divination wizard, I've got portent.
Okay.
Ooh, a 2.
2 and a 12. So at any point, I can force someone to use those rolls.
Nifty.
Either myself or someone else I can see. So,
Nifty.
but yes, it's meant to happen at the beginning of the day.
Okay. Yeah, so this guy says, he says, "You'll have to leave him. After I'm done with my research, he'll be the next one to try the portal."
He doesn't exactly seem to be here by his own free will.
"That matters not. I can't test it myself. The last two, it was terrible.
Why?
But I know I'm close."
I'm a bit of a knowledgeable on the arcane myself. Why don't you allow me to take a look at what you have? Perhaps I can give you.
He says, No, just leave and everything will be fine."
Since I'm technically outside right now, like I'm not in the room, could I get a surprise attack by running up to the guy and kicking him out the window?
What window? Oh, over there.
He's standing right in front of a window. Can I get a surprise attack by running in the room and kicking him out the window?
You really want to send a dude spiraling out of the attic of the mayor's home?
He's a pedo, dude. He's got 3 children in the room and a bunch of skeleton cats. What makes you think this is a good guy?
I mean, I don't think he's a good guy. I just don't think we want to, like, hey, we murdered a dude in your attic you weren't even supposed to be in, kind of
I'm
stuff.
pretty sure the Burgermeister knows. He had the orc dude locked up next door to his own office. That's why you couldn't have a room upstairs.
You're certainly welcome to try. I mean,
Would it be an acrobatics check?
He's kind of alert, so I don't think he would get a special round for it. You would just have to start initiative if you wanted to try and do that.
Well, I mean, he's talking to Russell right there.
But I think his eyes are also focused like where the door is too.
Yeah, he's kind of looking between Russell and the guy's right next to the door, so it'd be kind of easy.
Is he expecting someone to run in and roundhouse kick him out the window?
I think he's defensive enough.
Yeah, he's at alert status.
What about those children there? Are those yours? I like compare their physical traits to his.
He says, just mannequins, and he smacks one of them in the head, and it just falls over, and it's all stiff and
cries.
wooden. No, it's just like a stiff wooden doll. It just goes. Dong, dong, dong.
I want to be a real boy.
Interesting. And the cats, they are yours as well.
He says, well, I had to start somewhere. I'm not a natural mage, you know. But I had to...
So you're just I step in then and just say, so you're a wannabe.
He turns and he says, you're the voice I heard. He says, I don't know why you're both in my father's house, but you need to leave.
Wait, so your father's the Burgermeister?
Yes. And he takes a step back and he says, I am Victor Valakovich. My father is mad for thinking he can even try to fight the devil Strahd. He says, but I will escape this place. I won't die here like everyone else.
God, I feel so much like giving him a one-liner, but, you know.
Well, there's certainly nothing wrong with trying to leave on your own. However, I don't think it's right of you to keep someone here against their will. So we will leave you in peace. But we will be taking this fellow with us. Points at the wizard. If he wishes to go, he will come with us.
He says,
simply hold him against his will.
He says, no, he's like, I can't risk my father finding out what I'm doing up here. It's like,
I assure you, we will not allow your father to learn of your activities.
You've got to roll for some persuasion for that.
Yeah, son, whatever you want, boss.
I got you, boss.
A 16.
He looks down, he sees your weapon, he sees Sean's weapon, and he says, well, I don't want anyone to get hurt.
I agree, and I can understand what you're trying to do. I know it can seem helpless, and I know that sometimes escape is all that you feel like you have.
Like, just vaulting boxes and stuff, just, I'm out of here. Alright, stop it, Sean.
I was just immediately going to the... He's sitting there trying to convince him, and I'm like, I'm just going straight to the Burgermeister.
He says, well, if you're sure my father won't find out, you'll have to leave. You'll have to leave now.
Correct. We will not inform him. We will leave immediately.
He says, I'll be watching from the window to make sure you go.
Yes, make sure you go right up against the window.
If I could ask one a favor, do you spend all your time up here?
He says, most of it. I have a room downstairs. Obviously, I don't live in the attic. I'm not some shut-in.
This is the guy with the freaking glyph on the door.
I didn't mean to be insulting. I merely ask. A friend of mine will be staying here. A woman by the name of Irina. I merely ask that when you can, seeing as you have some arcane potential here, keep an eye on her. She's rather sick, and I'd like to know if it gets worse.
He says, sure, whatever. Go, now.
Indeed. Russell
We're gonna be a
will
party
nod.
of goody two shoes. I'm just gonna re-roll Paladin.
I'm not a goody two shoes. I'm gonna, demon summoning and all that fun stuff. I just don't murder people for the sake of it.
And I'm
Alright.
taking this cat with me.
I will turn to Seer. Right, I don't know your name. What is your name, sir? Ma'am? I can't talk from that.
Have I been released at this point, or have they just like completely ignored me and talked to the other guy?
You can release
I
him now
I
that
was-
he's allowed you to.
Yeah, I started untying you and then stopped because,
He got a bit angry.
Sweet. I am Seer.
Seer. Well, Seer, you're welcome to stay here if you like, but given that you're in binds, I imagine you might prefer to come with us.
That would be much obliged.
You're not. And without really much of a second glance, you're gonna take off. I will be right back.
I assume my gear is in the chest.
No, you're still wearing it.
Okay.
You're just tied up.
What's in the chest?
I don't know. You'd have to open it.
Hey, let's leave! Turns around to loot
What
the
chest?
Can
Oh,
I?
the chest with the thing
Can I
in it?
steal your stuff first, and then
Well,
leave?
I'm gonna go into the chest.
It's just got like spell components and things in it. Nothing crazy.
Okay. And I assume because he's trying to do a transportation spell out of the book that he's probably grabbed.
Yep.
That he can't actually translate.
Yeah. So he's holding a spell book.
All right. I'll saunter over all pompously and be like, "Give me a look at that," and like reach out to take the book.
He clutches it to him and he says, "No, leave now. Last chance."
I
Alright,
just saved your ass!
What's on the table?
What's on the table?
Yeah, what's on the table?
He's got like diagrams and things of spell circles that like he's been like writing out and things like that, but they all seem to be just things related to teleportation.
Dude, you should like show him, like, be like, this is how you do it, and it like warps him to the Nether or hell or something.
That's exactly what I want to take an Arcana check against these circles and see if I can decipher what is actually wrong with them.
Yeah, roll our Arcana. You can tell that these ones he's been drawing are very flawed and potentially deadly when used. Like, rather than actually teleport you anywhere, it would just like rip you apart.
All right. I will inform him that the squiggle to the right is actually meant to be to the left, and then I'll walk out.
He looks down at his paper and then like starts sketching stuff as you guys leave.
Can I try this locked door one more time? Has enough time passed or no?
Sid, come on,
Sure, why not?
Russell looks annoyed.
Roll that. Yeah, you got it this time.
Can I carefully open the door now that I've like I don't want to just barge in there?
Yeah,
Can I
you go ahead. You can stealth check it. Okay, you're able to peek in. There is a man in there, like a very big man. He's got his back to you. He's sort of like futzing with something on a shelf. But basically, I would say dolls. This room is like full of dolls. Like little dolls with like white skin and red hair. Some of them are dressed up in like nice clothes, some of them are plain, and they all look like Irina Kolyana.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun. Guys, I think we found the customer. I don't think Irina should stay here.
Are you gonna tell Russell that, or?
Yeah, Russell, I think we need to go in this room. I think we need to confront this guy. Just saying.
Why Why?
Because I think we brought your potential girlfriend into a trap, and if you actually care about her, we need to come in here. I need to show you something. Come on.
There's a lot of like flustered blessing, but he follows.
Come on. No, trust me. Trust me.
Is Seer following along with them then?
Yeah,
There's-
Seer, I know you're not involved in this, but come in here because we may need backup.
Yep, no, absolutely.
Wizard-based backup.
Oh god, that guy's huge. So I'm going to stand over here in the corner and let you deal with it.
He stands up and turns around and he says, What are you doing in my room?
Russell just takes in this room full of Irina dolls.
On the bed, on the shelves, everywhere.
He's gonna take a very menacing step forward. How do you know Irina?
He says, Irina? Pretty girl?
Yes, all of these dolls. And I'll summon my battle axe.
He says, I see pretty girl before. Once, when I go Barovia. And then he looks confused for a second and then angry and he goes, But you're in Izek's room! What are you doing in the Burgomaster's house?
We are visitors of the Burgermeister.
I need water. Give me 2 seconds. Too much talking, not enough drinking. Be right back.
Yeah, I may have made poor error for having Sergey leave.
Yeah,
Hold on, guys. I will be right back.
All right.
I'm going to run out the front door and see if that half-orc is still here. Apparently, I jumped out the window.
Jumps out window.
Crash! Is he there? Nope.
He is. Hey, remember how I saved your life? Come back here. There, I went and got him.
Jeez.
There. There he is. Look.
Oh. All right. Well, we're all suddenly much more intimidating. Ryan's gonna come back and be like, "Why is Sergey here?"
He happened to be passing by the window.
He just like walks by the window and you see the guy that like saved you like get back up here.
Okay.
All right, so Sid, I guess, went out and got Sergey and brought him back? Question mark.
No, you didn't. You can't leave the room in the middle of a conversation.
I stealthily ran out. I asked the DM and he didn't say anything, so
Wait until the talk is over.
So I said that we were guests of the Burgermeister, and why do you have all these dolls?
He says, I like the pretty lady. Look, I want them. I want the doll. Looking at the dolls more now, you notice that like some of them don't look as much like her. Like, it's almost like as he's been getting them made, he's been getting ones that look more like her over time. Like he's getting the
so they were like worse, and then
like he's getting the details more spot on when he gets them. And you can see the little tags hanging off all of them, and they all have a little "It's no fun, it's no Blinsky."
Damn Blinsky.
He says, even Burgomaster's guests should not be wandering the house. Go back to room.
Yep,
The
fair
pretty
enough.
girl is staying here now at the Burgermeister's.
he just left the room.
He's like, peace out. You know what? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you can leave the room. That's fine. Now that he's told you to leave, you can leave in the middle.
Russell's gonna give him like
Oh, wrong way.
the dead eye. He just walks over to the Burgermeister. Hey, I just give him the stink eye. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go get Irina and say, nope, fuck this shit.
All right.
I come in here real quick and I said, "Hey, by the way, your creepy kid is trying to learn teleportation to
Oh my
leave town, and he kidnapped a wizard. Deuces."
He's probably never even met you either.
What wrong one?
Yeah, you're a total stranger. He's barged into his office.
He was probably
Hey.
just like, "Who the hell was that guy?" That's right. He never saw me. I was just stealthed around his
You're
house.
just literally. All right.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm just gonna hurry.
I don't think that
Go
happened.
grab Irina.
Would you say, Ryan, that didn't happen?
No, that didn't happen.
I support this decision. Scroll.
Can I burn down the house? I don't want. This all looks like kindling to me. Oh, so are you going to tell Irina to leave? Because I would not leave her here. I'm just saying.
No, I'm gonna go get Irina right now. I want to be like, nope,
Come on,
no.
Irene.
At least if she's still here.
Yeah, she's
Go
there.
back.
Is the cook
Jeez.
still in the kitchen? Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. Oh, I was hoping he would leave.
Stand on me. All right. Russell bursts into the room, probably a little bit more urgency than is necessary. Irene, we need to go now.
She says, "Now, are you certain? What's wrong?"
Do you know that doll I showed you? Well, there's about 50 or more of them upstairs, and a very strange man who's obsessed with them living here. I do not feel it is safe.
She stands up and says, "Oh, of course then, let's go."
I just want to come in here for the very reason that the Burgermeister said leave his wife alone.
Oh my god.
I just want to come in here and be like, "So what's new with the party and festival? What's new with the festival?" Did you really take me out of there?
Yeah.
No. Russell will pull Irina by the hand because of romance, and we're gonna run.
Okay. So yeah, you guys leave the house.
Is the only reason you took me out of there because that would have instigated a fight or something?
No, it's okay. Why?
Is the door locked?
Why?
No, it's fine. It's
Why'd
fine.
you go
It's
into a
fine.
random room and start berating people you don't know?
I wanted to go in there and talk to the wife, but you know what? That's fine. We'll just leave.
It sounds like part of his character from what I've experienced.
Yeah.
See? Seattle's cool with it. But that's fine. I'll hang out with Seer outside. Which be the guys who hang out outside.
I'd like to poof my familiar in.
Yeah.
Do we have a token for the familiar?
Whoa.
My little owl with my wizard hat.
I see it.
Somebody's microphone sounds like it's getting.
Dude.
It's like, someone's trying to kill it with a plastic bag.
That might be me. Give me a sec.
All right.
All right.
So,
Yeah. So you left the house. Where do you want to go?
I guess I don't know about that. Oh, that other guy that left. I'll ask Sid. There was a half-orc fella. He said he saw you going through the rooms upstairs. He didn't seem like he worked here.
No, I saved him. He was chained up next to the Burgermeister.
Oh,
So I
perhaps
let him go.
What did you let him go? Did you ask him any questions? Why he was here? Why he was chained up?
No.
No.
Didn't seem relevant to my task.
Dies inside. It's just a part of Russell that dies forever.
Well,
I didn't want to get caught stealing.
Irina says, "I think for now we should go back to the inn. I should get the children and figure out what I want to do next."
Sounds like an agreeable plan. Maybe we'll find that half-orc along the way.
Maybe so. Yes.
I was a little put off that he didn't want to help me. He was like, I was like, "Let's go in this room," and he's like, "I'm out of here."
I mean, that makes sense. He got beat up and chained up. He's not like I want to stick around. so you go to the Blue Water Inn, and that is where. Hang on, where's the damn map? There it is. Beep. I forgot to pull the tokens for Seer and his owl. Hoot. No, but Sergey is here actually.
How convenient.
But you know, you gotta get some supplies before you skip town or do whatever he's gonna do.
Yeah, you see, like, after he's probably going to be asking around, hey, there's non-Barovians around here. Hey, know anything about them?
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
Who's that other crazy green guy?
What other crazy green guy? The owl?
Is that an owl?
It's an owl.
Oh, is that the familiar?
Yeah, it's the familiar.
Oh.
See, if it's real big, it's an owl.
No, it's off the page now. I only see the
Owl.
core.
Hoot hoot.
Sure, I believe you.
Magic owl. Alright,
I mean, its size is tiny, so it'll probably be actually smaller than that.
yeah, well, then I'd have to make it into a drawing, and that's a pain in the
True,
ass.
fair enough.
Yeah, so what do you guys want to do here?
Well, assuming we find Sergey, I'm gonna go approach him and be like, so, you're the one that was from the Burgermeister's house, yes?
Ah, it seems you all left the house rather unharmed. Good.
Yes, you have a look a little bit worse for wear. I was hoping to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind stepping away from anyone who might hear.
Like that shifty owl.
Would I know the name of the barkeep?
Yeah, Danica.
Danica? Just look at Danica. You mind?
Barry
if we,
McBarface.
You mind if we talk in the back?
She says, yeah, you go right ahead. Take care of yourself, Sergey.
Thank you.
And she has you guys come back here.
As I walk by, I want to see if I can. Yeah, I want to steal the keys to the rooms upstairs that I couldn't steal before. As I walk by her.
You get a ring of keys.
Sweet. Why do you sigh? You sigh all the time. You don't even see it. I'm that shifty.
Just every action taken. It's enjoyable though. It's sighing, but it's like oh my god. So Sergey, why were you chained up at the Burgermeister's?
The Burgermeister he didn't take well to my attitude.
So he tied you up in his house? Is there not a jail here?
No, there's not.
Oh.
He doesn't like it when people aren't constantly happy around here in the town.
Basically, as well, for Sergey or Thomas's character's knowledge, not anybody else's, you either do what the Burgermeister says, in which if he doesn't like you, he'll usually tell you to leave town, and if you don't leave town, he does what happened to Sergey.
Not to state the obvious, but what's he gonna do when he realizes we left with what's her name? Ivanka or whatever.
And
Irina?
And freed his prisoner?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he'll kill about Irina, because it was more of asking for permission to be there. She didn't have to stay there.
Sure.
Freeing his prisoner, though.
Yes, he will not like that I'm free. Hopefully try to arrange a search.
Are you from around here, then? I mean, obviously, you have dealings with the Burgermeister. Are you a native to Barovia?
Yes, of course. I actually haven't even formally introduced myself. Sergey Gnarled Tusks, first knight of Barovia.
I didn't know there was a knighthood. Interesting.
There's technically not. I'm the only one. Self-appointed.
Self-proclaimed. I can appreciate the initiative.
This guy comes in the room and he says, Sergey, I thought the Burgermeister dragged you out of town.
Oh no. He just kept me inside his home and beat me. Looking for these fellows here, I would have probably remained in there.
He shakes his head and he says, oh boy, I'd suggest you probably get out of town soon then. Once he finds you're gone, he'll probably send Ivrek down with some of the guards and try and run you out.
Well, he can damn well try.
He says,
rather not risk any of you than harm.
No, I'm actually of agreement. I think, given our stay here so far, I'd like to go. What was the name of that abbey?
the Abbey of Saint Markovia in the town of what is it? Bevrick or Bevek?
Cookie Monster.
Yes.
There's an abbey.
Carez, sorry. Town of
There you go.
Carez.
There's an abbey in the town of Carez that I heard is also relatively safe. My friend Irina there needs a safe place to stay, so if you're skipping town and wish to have some people to move about with for protection, strength and numbers and all of that, you're welcome to accompany us.
That would be wise. Not exactly safe walking around, traveling the roads at any point.
Safer, I should say.
I'm gonna go sneak around. Can I try and do a stealth up the stairs?
God damn it.
Up those stairs?
Yeah, aren't these the ones upstairs to the rooms that I got the keys to? The guy who owns the caravan
You
is in his
can-
room upstairs at the end of the
No.
hall?
You gotta go outside and up the stairs and then through the
You
doors.
can attempt a stealth. No, that one leads up to the side with the locked doors, yes.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Sneaky.
you can go up the stairs.
Alright.
Here, let me pull you up there. You got 3 doors. What do you want to do?
I want to go all the way down to the guy who owns the cart. I want
Mm-hmm.
to go down and unlock his door and go in.
Okay, you're in his room. He's not in there right now.
Cool. I want to look around.
Okay.
See if he's got anything. Maybe keys to his cart. I just kind of want to ransack his room right now.
Sure. So 2 seconds. I pull down to there. A lot of crap in this town. There we go. Yeah, so this one's got like big wolf furs all over the bed, and there's a little footlocker and a wardrobe and a writing desk with a chair, and there is an oil lamp with a leather-bound journal on the table.
All right, look through the journal. Anything of interest in there?
So looking inside, he makes mention of frequent conversations with someone named Drusilla. And it just goes over like his many journeys in his wagon, something about like various oddities that he's seen, a were-hair child, a half-orc woman named Gorbacha who could chew through iron chains, a giant man-eating plant that had a remarkable singing voice, a pair of conjoined goblins, so a small man with no legs named Fillmore Stunk who could drink whole caskets of wine without getting drunk.
All right.
So nothing particularly like, whoa, oh, how interesting.
I open the footlocker.
Common clothes, travel, wear, things like that.
All right. I go through the wardrobe.
Nothing in the wardrobe.
Jesus, this room doesn't have anything in it. All right. Is there anything under the, like in the bed, under the bed?
Nope.
Really, there's nothing in this room besides that journal.
Yep.
Ugh. All right. Then I unlock this room right here, which I think she said last time was her children's room.
Yep. So pop yourself in there.
Ooh, that's a big shiny red trunk.
There is a large painted box and two
Right,
small
warlock.
beds, like a mural and a mural with like ravens flying painted on the walls.
All right, I open that. I open the big trunk.
It's full of toys.
Lame.
One of them is like a little miniature puppet theater with like a king and a queen, a prince, and a little tax collector, a dunce, a vampire, and a vampire hunter. And all of them have little "is no fun, is no Blinsky" tags. There's a little garish toy wagon that looks like a Vistani wagon hitched to a wooden horse. It's got little Vistani wooden figures inside of it. There's a little pair of painted clown masks. One that's like a mean scowl, and the other one looks like a frightened face. There's like a wooden top with images of scarecrows chasing children through the forest. So, like, it looks like they're chasing them when you spin the top. And a stuffed bat. That's actually like a real bat. It's just stuffed, and it's on puppet strings.
Huh. All right. Last door. I come down here and I unlock this door.
All right, you go inside. There are matching tables flanking like a large wood-framed bed. There's like a red silk canopy over it. There's a tapestry on one of the on the wall across from the bed that looks like it's like a big mountain valley. It's like very nice. And there's a fireplace and a wardrobe.
All right, I go through the wardrobe.
There is no there's just clothes in the wardrobe.
Anything on the tables of interest?
Not that you can see.
Jeez. So again, nothing in this room that's worth taking. Under the bed, in the bed, on the tables, end tables.
Not just looking around like that, no.
Okay, hold on.
Perception?
Yeah, 19.
You find a secret door
Oh.
on, you find two secret doors, actually. One of them on this wall, and when you peek through it, you can see it leads to, like, the upper floor of, like a stable outside. And the other one is a trapdoor that leads up.
Let's go up.
Okay. So scroll up.
All right. Is that a bunch of hay?
Yeah, so let me tell you about this room. There's like a 10-foot wide, 30-foot long, or 35-foot long attic. Has like a slanted ceiling. There's 4 straw nests on the floor, and there is an iron box against one wall. And there's a small square opening in the south wall that looks like it leads outside. And there is a second trapdoor further down south right there.
Okay, I don't see the iron box on the map. Can I open that?
It's locked.
All right.
Guess what happens next?
Oh, apparently I don't open it.
You don't open it.
Gee, I hate when that happens because then someone else has to do it. Or
I mean, you could.
How-
Is it carryable? Yeah, is it like a?
It's an iron strong box, so I mean, it's not like you can put it in your pocket.
All right. Well, so if is it big? Can I carry it through the other trapdoor?
Sure. Yeah, it's
All right,
like
so I
it's like a
I
big
bring-
enough box that it'd be like under one arm, basically. Like, you know.
okay. Well, I take it with me, so maybe someone else with an axe or something can break it open. So, all right, I go down to the others.
You
the
come
second
down
trapdoor.
into the children's room.
Oh, fancy. Well, this is gonna be kind of odd if I go downstairs with the strong box.
Man, if only there was like a back entryway that like left through the stables or something that you just found. I mean,
You're right. You're right. I go back up, and long story short, I come down through the stables.
Okay, so as you come into the stables, now that you're actually going into that, hold up. There's like,
no way to-
so the light in here is pretty dim. There's like the windows are dirt encrusted, so like not a lot of light gets through. There's piles of hay and pitchforks and stuff, and there are hundreds of ravens on the rafters in here, and they all look at you when you come in the door.
They all just look at me
Yeah.
as if like not they're not normal ravens, is what you're saying.
I mean, they all look at you.
That's a little unsettling. Is it a reaction to the box?
They seem to be looking at the box.
All right, just to make sure, I toss the box like down the ladder to here, just to see what they do.
They all look down at the box. Well, some of them are still looking at you.
I am a little freaked out, to be honest. So I hop down to where the box was. Which is the way out of this stable?
Well, now you're on the bottom floor, so now you're right here.
Oh,
There's a horse in there. So you'd be right here, and this box would be on the ground in front of you. All of the ravens are staring at you.
and they're inside this stable.
They're inside the stable.
All right, so I pick up the box, and I'm assuming this is outside.
As you touch the box, they all start swarming together above you.
I book it. I just run out the door.
Nah, they all come down and attack you before you can do that.
With the box or without the box?
Like as I touch the box, that's what they do.
Yeah, are you trying to leave with the box or leaving the box?
Well, okay, so you're saying when I said I pick up the box and try and run out, they attack me?
Uh-huh.
So if I drop the box, are they not going to attack me?
They're still swarming up there, but they're not swooping at you.
Question, well, where the hell does this door go? Alright, well anyway. Well then, alright, well then I just leave the box and I run this door.
Okay.
And I guess I rejoin everybody. Hey, how's it going?
So are you guys leaving town now?
No, I think there's a couple different things in the town that we wanted to do before we left.
Okay, yeah, you've probably got some time before they notice that things are awry. What do you want to do next?
Hey guys, I got the coolest little souvenir if you want to go over it. Just go in here. Just go in here. Come check it out, guys. I'll guard the door.
Alright, Russell will follow to whatever you've been messing with, and I soon see the box in there.
There's a couple of ravens, like, perched on the box now.
Well, that looks
Ravens.
annoying.
Ravens have it. Just let them keep it.
Don't we want to know what's in there, though? I mean...
Did you try opening the box before moving it?
Yeah, but I couldn't get it open. My hand slipped.
Is there a door? Like, there's a door right here that goes out of the stable, right?
Right where?
Right where Sean's standing, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
So how difficult would you say it would be to run in, snatch the box, and like try to rip it out of the doorway and slam it closed?
Well, like,
With
there are still, like, holes in the ceiling and stuff in there. The ravens could come out if they wanted to.
Okay.
They're not, like, locked in there if the doors are closed.
Gotcha.
They're just all perched in there.
Why do you care about this box so much? Where did you even get this?
Because he's a loot fiend.
How heavy is the box?
Yeah.
It's like 20 pounds. Made of metal.
Now see, now I really want to know what's in there. Like, it's got to be like a magic item, or just.
So given that you have all these ravens, weirdly guarding it, I'm sure it's important. Problem is, every time we see ravens, it seems like there's something evil about, so exactly make me enthusiastic.
Ravens are not evil.
I
They
don't know
don't
about
take counting to those who.
The box is there, right?
Yep.
Yep, that space right there. Yeah.
I will go over to it. I'll
Okay.
put my finger on the box.
The ravens all just look at you quizzically.
I put both hands on the box.
They look a little ruffled, but they're not freaking out yet.
All right, I go to slightly pick it up.
A couple of them take flight and sort of start circling you.
I'll lift it up. I won't run. I will just very carefully lift it up.
They're watching you closely.
All right, I want my owl to come underneath the box.
Okay.
The owl to come underneath the box?
Put the owl underneath the box.
You should be able to control the owl token now.
Carrying capacity 5e. I want to hand the box to the owl. And I put it on its back and get the owl to hold it.
As you're giving it to your owl, they start swarming about again.
Yep, that's fine. So my owl is now carrying the box.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna poof the owl out with the box, since it's carrying it.
Well, I can't do that.
You can. You can poof the owl out into a pocket dimension, and anything it's carrying.
The
goes
owl,
with it.
yeah. It doesn't say that. It just says that it poofs away. It doesn't say it takes what it's carrying.
I'm pretty sure it says it takes what it's carrying. Find familiar.
I just like the idea of you saying it poofs away.
Well, yeah, because you can dismiss them and stuff, but spells will call out when you can take things with you.
Where is it? I'm pretty sure it says whatever it's carrying, it goes with it.
I know DMs that allow that, but that's not in the base spell.
Can I do that?
As you do that, though, he just spawned more ravens.
If you want to fight a bunch of ravens, you can do that.
How powerful are ravens?
I don't think it's the individual ravens.
Raven swarms.
Yeah, ravens. The fact that it's a swarm of them is what makes it a little more dangerous.
But look, our orc is holding a torch. Just light a bunch of ravens on fire.
It's a flaming
I
sword.
can tell you this right now. Sergey will not take part in this fight if you guys go fight against the ravens.
Yeah, no, I'll take the risk of fighting the ravens.
Yeah, me too. With my 7 hit points.
I'm gonna,
Oh, no, I really want to know this because
Actually, no,
familiars can poof off with stuff.
Well, Ryan, our DM, just said that he's allowing you to do it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Here, 1 second.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Let's
Totally welcome to. I just want to know that so I can go immediately pick up Find Familiar because that's let me dismiss this item and then, no one can get this item now essentially.
Find familiar.
Does Potion of Healing take an action?
Yes, I believe so.
Unless you choose to homebrew it, otherwise, yes, they take an action.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it is an optional rule thing or one of the iteros.
I mean, I've heard of DMs that are okay, you can equip it with stuff and teleport it away, but in the base spell, it's not specifically meant to do that because there's other spells.
Yeah.
And the wizards get it 4th level, a box that you can store things in.
We'll pull it that way. That's where it just disappears the actual creature, unless it was wearing bird armor or something.
Yeah. No. Okay. Fair enough. All right. So I won't poof it away then.
I mean, you can still carry it out of here, or fight the ravens and then carry it out of here if you're gonna fight them anyway.
All right. I'll walk the bird over to the door.
Okay.
What do the ravens do?
The bird has the box on it?
Bird has the box.
Alright, well, They're gonna attack you.
Oh, fuck. All right.
So did we really go from 2 swarms to 3 though?
Yeah. I just hadn't finished making them all appear before, but then you left the room.
Can you give the bird? The
Oh,
fire
actually, just kidding. There's the 4th one.
It's like, hang on.
vision? Okay.
Oh, I gotta add the other enemies. Hang on.
All right. Hang on. Okay. All right. This is 4. Okay. Hang on. That changes things.
We can take them. It's just a bunch of birds.
You're not wrong.
Quah, quah!
All right. In that case, I'm actually gonna cast Fog Cloud and then run out.
With the box?
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud before I do anything like that. There's a 20-foot radius sphere of fog that moves around corners.
Okie dokie. Heavily obscured area.
What does that do? Give him disadvantage or something?
Makes it hard to
Kind
see.
of. It gives everyone advantage and disadvantage. So it, like, results in basically everybody swinging at normal. It just kind of blocks line of sight for spells.
No, it gives everyone this because you can't see anything.
Well, everybody's considered blinded, so when you attack a blinded target, you have advantage. But when you're blinded, you have disadvantage. So they just cancel out.
Well, no, because you can't see, and that would give you priority of that would.
Well,
mean
it's
that you
not
don't-
priority. You both have the same condition. So, like blindness and blindness, you both have advantage to hit and disadvantage to attack.
You wouldn't
It's
have
just
advantage.
normal. You do, because they're just as blinded as you are, unless they have some reason not to be. Because I guess bats could have the echolocation, but like if you were a human and another human, you're both standing in the cloud, you're both considered blinded. So when you attack a blinded target, you have advantage. But because you're blinded, you have disadvantage. It just means it's normal. Unless somebody has some way to have, some other kind of sight in the fog cloud.
One second. Basically, everybody runs with disadvantage when you're in the cloud.
As you say.
Including the people who, would have cast it. Unless they don't rely on vision, but I mean, they're ravens, so they would. But then again... Alright, never mind. Oh. Wow, swarms are much kinder in 5th edition.
And you also have to declare where you're attacking, not who you're attacking.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll do initiative then, if we're gonna fight the ravens. Raven battle! Do you guys hear music playing at all? Or not music, but background.
Roll 20 or just
Roll 20.
I heard nothing on roll 20.
see if my volume's on.
Yeah, I noticed that it says that my background sound is playing, but it's not actually... I can't actually hear it.
Oh, I think that is actually running for me.
I hear like hammers or something hitting.
Alright, that's probably...
And now I suddenly hear like rain or static or something.
Yeah, it's just ambience, so it's not literal music.
I still hear nothing.
My familiar also gets an initiative roll.
Yes.
Oh, 5e.
Did you seriously roll a 16.12?
Yeah, apparently my initiative has a 0.2 modifier on it. I can't figure out why.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's just
If
like...
you... Go
I was
ahead.
just saying, if you go to the little gear thing next to the spells, you can actually turn that off. It rounds up just in case. Like you
Okay.
match someone else's decks.
Yeah, like Sean. Sean rolled a 16 also, so whoever had the higher dex modifier would go first.
I'm gonna have to modify 1.
But you can have it include the dex modifier automatically, and I think that's what yours is doing. Like it'll do points, that way it sorts better on the initiative track. Anyway, let me roll these ravens. Should do it, right? Yeah. This. That one.
Really? All three the same?
Can you roll the owls one to edit it?
You have control of it. It should let you, right?
Yeah, but does it have a sheet for him to roll from?
No. You just have to do. Well, here, I'll just add it then. And then you can change it to whatever you roll.
Excuse me.
So just do 1d20 plus whatever the heck its initiative is.
Roll 1d20 plus. It's the dex, right? Yeah.
Yep.
12.
There you go.
Sweet.
Sending. Alright, Russell goes first.
Russell will.
Is this
Pull out
before
his-
I've done Fog Cloud?
No, it could be after.
Alright, so all we see is this giant cloud. Poof.
Yeah, and you just hear the ravens.
Alright, well, fuck that shit, Russell says. I'm gonna back up about. Is there any place for cover?
No, not really.
See, 5,
Just
10,
sort of
15,
a.
20, 25. I'll hide over here by this cart, I guess. And I will hold my action to Eldritch Blast. Any ravens that come flying out.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Alright, owl.
Sweet.
Or not owl. Oh wait, you already had the owl on there. Or did you? Oh, your owl got added on there instead of your regular token.
Oh.
That's funny.
Here,
Yeah, so
got-
my one is 16.
Is this a fence right here?
Yes.
Alright.
Here, let me do this real quick. Hold up. Ready your doubled owl. There you go. Now it's your turn.
Okay, so my Fog Cloud.
Yep.
Let's draw it in. Is it Alt to do it? Yeah. I would have done it from there. Oh. How do I? That's not how. So what? 20 feet, wasn't it? Within 5
Yes,
feet.
yes. 20-foot radius sphere. Wow, wow, wow. Centered on whatever point you cast the spell on.
So in reality, it'd probably actually be all of that, plus some spilling out.
Yeah, I mean, if you cast it in, like, the middle spot, like right here, it would be everything except for, like, this last spot here. Right?
Well, no, it's the radius.
Oh, no, you're right, yeah. So it would go...
So probably up to there.
Yeah,
There.
so it would spill out to just outside the door, because that's the only open door. So it would go
Yeah.
to right there.
I'll do that.
There you go. It just...
Yep, sweet.
Are you doing anything on your turn, though?
Yep, absolutely. I'm going to 5 feet. Is this door open?
No, that door is chained.
It's chained. I'm going to cast knock
Okay.
and open it.
Okie dokie.
And then I will just leave.
Okay.
3, 4, 5,
Birds.
6. Yeah, can you give the player vision to the owl? Because we can't see him.
Oh, sure.
We'll be able to see inside.
There you go.
Sweet.
Are we all supposed to be able to see it?
No, it's just his character, so it'd be the only one that could see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't see it if you're not in it. Ooh. All right, Sid, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come over here. And I'm going
Everybody's just
to-
running. Scatter.
Well, I only have 7 HP, so I guess for
Yeah.
my action, I'm going to use Potion of Healing. How much does it heal for?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. So do I just roll 2d4 then?
Yeah, plus 2.
So awesome, 8. So I'm at 15 HP now. Yay.
Okay.
Not 156.
Now it's the owl's turn.
All right. The owl will do the same. The owl's gonna go this way instead, and just run out with the box.
Okay.
Or like sort of half fly out.
You guys are treasure goblins, I swear.
It's more like Sean drags us into his treasure goblin ways.
Yeah, and that's what I'll do for my turn.
Okay. Sergey.
And then just sort of dump the box on the floor.
Sure.
Yeah, Sergey's just gonna say out loud, picking conflict with ravens brings nothing but ill luck, and he's just gonna go walk back inside the tavern.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And he's gonna probably go find Arena.
Okay. Well, the ravens. Let's see.
As he goes in, I'm like, last time I saved your life. Caw.
Yeah, screw it. So we'll have this one fly over here. Is that the one who's turned to this? I mean, it doesn't really matter. There's 3 of them.
What if they just want the box, guys? Let's take the item out of the box and give them the box back.
We love metal boxes. All right, so this one is going to attempt to attack you. They can fly pretty good, right? What's their... Where'd my raven swarm go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, they fly 50 feet. They're good to go. What's your AC, wizard boy?
11.
All right, they're gonna peck you. 9 damage.
Ow.
These ones are gonna see. That's
Yep.
All right, this one's gonna fly up to Sean.
Damn it.
And when they fly out into my line of sight, that'll
Oh,
trigger
sure.
my held action.
Yep. So let's stop him right there, and you blast him up.
If only it was stronger.
Are you rolling in the chat or privately?
Who?
Ryan.
Oh, I always GM roll
Oh, okay.
my attack
Alright.
rolls.
13.
Damn, that is a range of 120 feet.
Most
Yeah,
spells
Eldritch
do.
Blast is nuts.
13. That will hit.
Alright, it'll take a measly 4 points of damage. And I can keep doing what it's doing.
Okay. Then it
At least they have really low AC.
continues on its flight path and attacks at Sean. What's your AC, Sean?
15.
Not enough. You take 4 damage.
I thought you just said it wasn't enough.
No, like your AC wasn't enough.
Oh, 4 damage.
4's not that bad. Alright, let's see here. These ravens got pretty good flight. And they all got initiative together.
They should fly into the bar and attack the orc for running away.
Well, so far as they're concerned, they know 2 people have tried to take this box. So that's kind of their focus here. Alright, that one missed. Oh wow. I mean, I guess they're all on the bottom of the initiative together, so.
Yeah, they're just one big group.
The owl, or the raven group, yeah. Someone's gonna flap out. Let's see, can he get over to Sean from there? 30, 35, 40, 50, yep. Alright, that one missed you. Alright, Russell.
Alright, we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go help out the wizard here. And I will battle axe the swarm, I guess.
Hey, get advantage.
Oh, I should turn on the advantage button, sorry. That didn't matter. 10!
What great rolls. No, you missed.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
10! 10! Alright, Seer.
Oh, righty. What can I do?
If somebody
Alright,
dies from a group of ravens, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
No, I'm already prepared to laugh when Sid dies to ravens.
I will. I have 11 hit points and I got 2 of them on me.
They're just out there like picking his corpse. And then I'll just be like, well, somehow I'm not surprised that's how he died.
It's a fitting death.
Firebolt the this raven in front of me.
Alright.
Oh, disadvantage because you're in melee, unless you have crossbow expert.
I don't know, does that cancel?
Or no, yeah, it'd cancel out because we're flanking, right?
Yeah, so
Never
you
mind.
get advantage and then also get disadvantage, so you just roll normal.
You are
So,
right.
Winning.
Yeah, 20 hits for sure.
That's not the one I wanted. That's what I wanted. 8 fire damage.
Okay. Sid.
Well, I guess I will attack.
Sid
This one
Raven
right here.
Food Scathe. Okay. Wait, which one? The one above you or below you?
The one above me.
That's
You don't even get your sneak attack. Ugh,
This
that's
one's
not good.
This one's been damaged.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Alright, well then I'll attack that one.
Yeah, I nicked it with my Eldritch Blast.
Wait, doesn't he always? Don't you have some
I
weird
always
thing?
With my what's it called? My
Yeah, but
subclass,
you-
I always get sneak attack.
That's false. I want to read it again.
I thought that
Because
was.
you have, it's if he's with a single enemy and it's just him and the one enemy. Because there's 2 enemies next to him, he doesn't get it.
Is this Hex Blade?
It's some weird swashbuckler ability.
Rockish audacity, or is that?
Yeah.
The idea is that if it's you and one other enemy, then you have your sneak attack. If it's you and an ally, you have sneak attack. If you have advantage, you have sneak attack. If it's you and 2 enemies, you don't have sneak attack.
Yeah, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you. Yeah.
Good to know. All right. That's. I mean, either way, you hit.
Oof, nice.
Nice. Yeah. 11 damage. So. Owl.
Yep. My owl will fly over here. To give Sid the sneak attack.
Sure.
And I don't think it can actually do much else.
That's fine. That's still useful for him.
Yeah, no, I thought we'll just
That'll allow
stick
him
there.
to do a lot more damage. Sure. Sergey, do you want to do anything, or you're gonna go and hang out at the bar?
He's gonna hang out with the bar and talk to Irina.
All right.
He's gonna It's basically just going to tell her, hey, your friends outside, they're fighting ravens.
I'll be right back. I think my dog needs to go outside.
Alright. Well, now that Russell's joined the fray, that one's gonna try and attack him. What's your AC, Bailey?
17.
Alright, that one misses you then. Next one is attacking Sean. That's gonna hit him. What the hell is their thing? That one's at half health by now, I think. They do less damage once they're at half health. Alright, he'll take 4 damage when he gets back. And then that other one's gonna attack Seer and miss. Great. And then another one to attack Sean. And miss. Russell.
Battle axe.
You guys are lucky I'm getting mediocre rolls.
Yeah, feel bad for poor Sid over there.
He started
All
this.
right. Hey, there we go.
Nice.
Huzzah! Kind of crappy damage though. 14.
So did I die?
No, you took 4 damage though.
Down to 7 HP. Was that with? Did you attack with both of them or just one of them?
Both of them. Only one of them hit you though.
All right. All right. So you got a higher than my 15 AC.
Yes.
All right.
The other one didn't. Seer, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll just firebolt again.
Okie dokie. That hits.
Wow. It hits.
That hits. They don't have a lot of AC.
2.
Whoa! Sid.
All right. So you're giving me the ability to use my sneak attack.
Mhm.
Yes, because you have an ally within 5 feet.
Well, if you would have put him here, then you could do advantage, because you could flank.
Yep.
So are we doing that?
I'll allow him to retcon it if he wants to.
Yeah, no, sure, I'll put him there.
Okay, let's say it's not like he really does anything. He's just basically acting as a thing to allow Sean to flank.
Could take the help action.
Next time.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
You hit with 19.
Awesome. 17.
Nice. All right. One swarm down.
Sweet.
It's the owl's turn.
Hoot hoot. Now fly to this side.
Sean's
Yeah,
flank.
I'll quickly fly over.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also want it to make a dodge action.
Okay.
Hoot hoot.
The swarm is going to continue attacking Russell. What's your AC, Russell?
17.
17. Okay, this one hits you. That doesn't do as much because it's below half. 3 damage.
Woo!
And this other one here. This one's gonna hit you. About time with your low SAC. You take 9 damage, Seer.
How bad is Seer looking?
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I am at 12 health.
Oh, that's not bad for a wizard.
Yeah, I've got 30 max health.
Alright, the last swarm of ravens is going to attack Sean. What's your AC, Sean?
15.
Alright, you're getting ravened. Quack, 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 quack. 5 damage.
Oh my god.
Russell.
I'll be dead if I don't. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I know I'm not gonna kill him, but
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Alright. Advantage battle axe on the guy above me, because that's what we people with weapons do. We hit things.
what do you mean, you people?
11.
Dude, killing me. No, that doesn't hit.
I didn't think so. Alright. I'm gonna leave Seer with his extra HP to go deal with the problem.
It's gonna try.
They're gonna kill me.
Good luck! We'll run that way to go help
I blame the orc.
Sid. And that's my
He
turn.
also owes me a dagger.
Sid, it's your turn.
I mean, one of the few things when making a Barovian they put on there says, hey, literally, do not harm ravens.
That is one of the
23.
things that people who live there know, is that ravens are, like, not to be messed with or whatever.
All right, 20 or 23. I think I hit.
Yeah, you hit.
17.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna take. Because I can hit or run away, I can take an action to disengage as my other action.
Uh-huh.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go later.
Sure. What about the owl? Is he gonna do anything?
The owl will take a disengage.
Yes.
Go.
Owl doesn't need to disengage because it has flyby.
You're right. It's instead going to take a dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe it moves 60 feet or 50 feet. Hang on.
60.
All right. In which case, it will move out here.
Okay.
Yeah, and maintain that dodge.
Yes. Sergey is gonna continue drinking. He's having a good time. At this point, Erwin comes outside and he says, "What's going on out here?" And the ravens all land and stop. And
Oh, he expects an answer.
yeah, from Seer, that's the one who he can see right now.
Yeah, Russell's gonna hear that and be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm gonna get back inside and act like nothing happened.
Where's the box? Like right here?
Yeah,
Over there with Seer. No, up there with Seer.
No, the owl like dropped it like right here. or
Yeah,
something.
I'll drop it like around here. I'm going to say I was just minding my own business, and my pet owl, you see. I'm going to bring my owl over. I usually let it go hunting for food, and it mistakenly attacked one of the ravens, and they all just started swarming. I didn't know what to do. Yeah.
He looks thoughtful. He says, and he sees that some of them are dead, and he says, "You'd best be leaving now.
We best be what?
Leaving now."
Oh, he's
He
telling
only-
us to leave, right?
Yeah.
He's only talking to me, or he's not talking to everybody else.
He's talking to you because you're the one who can see. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Is there something with the ravens? I mean, I've never experienced any ravens like that, and I don't wish to get into any more trouble than I already have.
He says, "You shouldn't mess with ravens." Says that-
Why would that be?
Says they're good creatures, and they're here to help us. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, of course. My mistake. You say I'm a traveler from a different location.
I can tell you ain't from around here.
I promise I won't do it again.
Sure.
Do you own this fine establishment?
Me and my wife. Yes.
I've heard lots of good things.
Says, I'm sure you have. You're traveling with those other guys, aren't you?
Okay. I only just met them. I only just got into town, and they were happy enough to recommend this fine establishment.
Says, well, I know that they're leaving pretty soon. You'd better go with them.
Thank you.
He sort of like motions his head toward the ravens, and they fly back into the barn or stable, I guess.
And I'll walk around to the front door. I assume is up further.
Yes, the front door is over here.
Does that mean I can open? Excuse me, open this box in peace?
You can try and open the box, yeah.
God damn it! Let me take off advantage.
10 is not enough to open the box, but you can throw the box in like your travel sack or something and just go with it.
Like, just carry it with us till I can open. Oh, there, finally a good roll. Or are you not going to count that one?
You can have it. You're going to open it at some point. Let's see. You get, there's a pouch with some money in it, and there are 3 potions.
The ravens were flipping out over money and some potions.
Yeah.
What? I mean, do I have to roll a, I don't know, knowledge check to identify the potions?
They're healing potions.
That's it?
There's also some jewelry in there worth money. So you've got, who's our loot person? Who's gonna put this on the loot table?
Well, I thought Bailey was keeping track of it, or was someone else, was Pog or something keeping track of it before?
I think somebody else was, but it's in the handout. Somebody just needs to put it on there.
Well, that's what the party loot was for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so we can keep track of what you guys have. And technically you guys have all of this stuff that is from the other characters as well, so the ones that are marked with either Rinvarr, Pog. I'm assuming you guys took the stuff out of those chests before you are leaving, considering they still haven't come back. Hey, that means somebody can have that amulet of protection.
No, Russell's still with us.
Oh no, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, I think the hair mask is up for grabs, though.
Yeah.
What's the hair mask?
And the squirrel mask. That was...
but the scroll of bless, the scroll of spiritual wisdom, and the scroll of protection are up for grabs.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, those are just scrolls to carry around. The masks are from the one shot that we did. Some loot that I let them carry back over from it. The squirrel mask gives you +1 to persuasion, but then disadvantage on wisdom checks. And then if you're wearing it, then once a day you can charm a creature or person to give you 1 piece of information. And then the hair mask does +1 to Arcana, but disadvantage on strength checks. And then once a day you can move 10 feet faster for 1 hour.
I mean, I'll take the hair mask if no one else wants it.
Yeah, I mean, our previous wizard was wearing it. It makes sense as a wizard item.
Yeah, I'll take it. Do we still have the spellbook?
Yeah, sure. He's gone. You can have a spellbook.
Yeah. In which case I'll start like reading through it and like copying the spells across.
Alright, so let me... I'll put this in here since... Here, so you guys got... Is there a total money amount? Oh, there is up at the top. I'll add it in there for you this time. So you got
While you do that, I'm going to take a quick bio break.
Okay, So 150 EP.
Oh,
And,
leptums. Oh no.
6 pieces of jewelry.
Each worth
250
each or total?
each.
Damn. That's a lot of money.
The Ravens wanted to stop you from getting it. Alright, I added that on there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So basically they're asking you guys to leave at this point.
So just all of us as a whole?
Yeah. Your whole little group. So you don't have to leave the town. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah, I guess we'll get Irina and the kids, and we will.
Is that 125 gold each? Oh, 250 gold each?
Yeah, so times 6. We're looking at
Once you sell it,
1,500 gold.
Once we sell
I'm
it, okay. How do you add items that give bonuses to skills?
If you go into the cogwheel section, you'll find like all of the skills, and you can add modifiers to them.
Sean, you were going to the bathroom, but the jewelry in there was worth 250 gold pieces each, and there were 6 pieces of jewelry.
That's about 1,500 gold.
So are we just adding that to the party loot, or are each of us getting 250 gold pieces?
We'll put it in. I mean, are you okay with putting it in the party loot, and we'll divide it up when we go to sell it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
right,
totally
right
fine
now
with
it's
that.
still in the form of jewelry, so it's not really worth.
Yeah, no,
Anything.
I'm not selfish. I'm not going to be like, oh, all of that is mine because I had one opening. I'm not like that.
Okay, so
All right, so we can't stay here.
I feel Sergey does not deserve any of that. Deserve none of that jewelry.
Although I would like a long rest because I have 2 hit points.
Well, we can't stay here. They said so. We can't long rest here. We gotta go somewhere else.
just take a short rest and use your healing dice.
Yep. Do you guys want a short rest?
I can use up to all 4 of them, right?
Yeah, it's been barely any time since you guys long rested anyway. I wouldn't even let you long rest again.
Okay.
All you did was go to the
Sure.
Burgermaster's mansion since you woke up.
Oh, that was only one of them, right?
Yeah.
Wow, 2. Awesome.
It's not a good first roll.
Oh,
There you
8.
go.
So that's 2,
You healed 10.
3,
14.
14. That's with 3 of them. Ah, fuck it.
That.
Okay.
Really? 17.
Do we want to go look for that lady who he said we shouldn't meet, or do we want to just get out of town while the getting's good, as it were?
Would Sergey know anything about this lady?
Yeah, she openly has sort of a campaign against the Burgomaster, whereas with most people, the Burgomaster would run them out of town or whatever.
I say we go find her.
She's another noble person, so she kind of has more power, and she wants to, like... She would like to... It's kind of an open secret that she would like to be the Burgomaster.
So-
that to everyone else.
Yeah, do we want to go see her then, seeing as the may have spurned any connections with the Burgermeister, or do we want to... Russell wants to try to take Irina and them to the Abbey, since that's the only other safe place that he knows of.
Yeah. I can take a back seat. Let's go find her.
It'd probably best to have a noble lady's protection at least.
Because what if
over
she...
town.
what if the noble lady can find a place for her? You know, like a quid pro quo type thing.
Well, if need be, I can probably ask around a few of the commoners. A few of the commoners around here, I can probably ask around if they could hide Irina from the Burgermeister.
Well, the problem is she's sort of a desired target for a particularly nasty vampire, so I don't know if leaving her in the hands of some commoners is going to equate to safety.
Ooh. So you guys are going to that lady's house?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, at least
Yes.
as a preliminary option, I guess.
Okay, I'm taking a vote. getting more than one yes. Alright. So it's gonna be black for a second. Wait until let me move all your tokens. Oh goodness. There we go. Oh, is that a dog?
Yeah, that was my dog. She was mad I stopped petting her.
Okay, so you guys would come in. Yoink. You're down here though.
Apparently, I can see the cook through the window.
Okay, so you are in at the door, basically.
All right.
I'd like to send the bird right around the house so we can see the entire.
Just like peer through the windows.
Yeah, or just to take it right round and see the whole house from the outside at least.
Hoot hoot. I tell Sergey to be careful. There might be ravens here.
More dangerous to you than me.
All right, there you go.
I will knock at the door.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's there?
I too shall knock at the door.
But yeah, you come up to this house. Let me describe the house first. So
Sure.
this house seems
Raven-like.
disgusted with itself.
Did
Like,
you say disgusted with itself?
yeah, like the roof is like slouching and hanging heavy. There's like moss covered walls are like sagging and sort of bulging under the weight of this vegetation. And as you look at the outside of the house, you can actually hear the whole house groan. And it's
It's just hungry.
But yeah, you knock on the door, and
I can see that cook in front of the window. I kind of just want to go up to the window and be like, boogity boogity boo.
He just moved her.
There is a small window cut in like eye height into the door, and it slides open, and a voice says, "What do you want?"
We were hoping to have a moment to speak with the lady of this fine building. If she would see us.
It's not how you do it. You walk up and you're like, "Sup, girl?"
She says, "Why? Who are you?"
The name is Russell White Rose, and we have a friend of ours who desperately needs some sanctuary. She's the daughter of a burgomaster that recently died, and we were hoping for some sanctuary.
And we have a common enemy, the Burgermeister of whatever the hell the name of this town is, Vicarlar or Vicaville, Victorville,
Valakia.
Valakia.
Or Valaki.
We
She
know you're
says,
looking down.
she
Okay.
says, "Wait here," and the slit goes back over.
I get it. Nobody
Could we have
speaks to the wizard.
saved the enemy part until like when we were inside?
And then the slit opens up again, and there's like another voice that says, "You are against the burgomaster?"
I wouldn't go quite that far just yet.
Yes.
But certainly.
Yes, sir. Sergey will step forward. Yes, apparently the Burgermeister has taken to imprisoning people, especially me.
She says, "Come in." And she opens up the door and ushers you in. So you come into this little tiny room, and then she takes you into this tiny room, and then through the left door into this room.
Ooh, it's Count Von Scaryface.
And brings you into this little like side area over here.
What is it with everyone having piles of wood?
So it's the festival coming up. They need the wood for their thingamabob.
So you see there's these 3 elegant couches with this oval table made of like black glass. And there's this blazing fire in the hearth, and above it there's a portrait of like a smirking nobleman. Looks like he's got like a broken nose and some graying hair. And there are also a couple smaller portraits on the northern wall. And she basically stares you down and she says, "So, if you're against the Burgomaster, we can be friends. What do you know? Why are you against him?"
A few of us have been imprisoned, and some of us doubt his policies and allies.
And anyone who dresses their dogs up is just weird.
Why are you
Yeah, his
against
son
the
was a real
Burgomaster?
kinky shit.
She says, "He is a fool. He refuses to acknowledge the greatness of Strahd van Zarovich."
Ah, so you were with the Vistani? What the name of the? What was the name of that group? The
Vistani, the
Vistani. Okay.
the gypsies. Yeah, she says, "I have nothing against the Vistani. They are useful to Lord Strahd, but I am not one of them. No."
So you are aligned with the Devil Strahd.
She sneers and says, "I do not call him the Devil Strahd. He is no tyrant. He is at worst a negligent landlord." She says, "I would happily serve Strahd as the Burgomaster of Vallaki, but Vargas won't give up his birthright without a fight."
I raise an eyebrow at the other 3. Like, are we going to continue this conversation?
We made a huge mistake.
What's the general opinion of this Strahd character from like the normal people?
Nobody likes him.
Yeah, so yeah.
He's like Count Dracula.
Yeah.
You probably
Got it.
see Sergey just death glaring at this woman when she finished her little spiel.
Being a fan of Strahd is not like a good thing.
Yeah, and gauging the way you had to enter her house through multiple like sealed rooms here, like layer of security just to get into the house.
Strahd wants you to become the Burgermeister? Or you want to become the Burgermeister?
She says, I would become the Burgomaster, and I would serve Strahd. You could help.
What would you offer us in return?
Don't say eternal life. Don't say eternal life.
Why, a place here in Vallaki. You could be nobles yourselves.
Sergey's gonna look
I
back.
wanna.
He's gonna look back to the maid. Do you support her ideas?
The maid just doesn't even look back at you and is just like sweeping.
Can I insight her words? See if she's trying to just be conniving.
Yeah, go ahead.
Five.
As far as you can tell, she's totally into Strahd.
Can I?
Oh, no,
I'm just
I
gonna
meant-
come out.
I meant more like she's offering to make us nobles and all that. Just trying.
Oh, I mean, As far as you can tell, she's pretty, being
She
straight
doesn't
with
seem
you.
to be lying. Yeah. Okay.
Can I insight check the maid and see what her reactions to what this noble is saying?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to do that as well.
She seems to be very pointedly not paying attention to the conversation, but doesn't seem like she's surprised by anything she's hearing.
Can we tell just from this interaction if this lady is a vampire like Strahd, or she's striving to be like Strahd?
She's not necessarily. She's striving to please Strahd, not necessarily like wanting to be a vampire or anything like that.
So she's human.
Yeah, she's just like on his side.
Okay. All right. Then
Well, those are.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Well, those are excellent long-term offers. What can you give us in the short term?
She says, I can give you a safe place to stay here in my home.
No offer is worth those who align themselves with the devil's Strahd.
Yeah.
She narrows her eyes at you and she says, obviously not all of you are of one mind.
No, I'm afraid my friends are a bit hasty in their words and should be reminded of their manners when in someone else's home.
I have no manners for those who serve Strahd.
She says, perhaps you've come to the wrong house after all.
I do need to use your restroom real quick. Where might that be?
She says, you can use a restroom elsewhere. I will not have you wandering my house willy-nilly.
What language? No, sorry. What race is she?
She's human.
Can I roll a persuasion check to try and convince her to let me use the restroom?
She's not going to let you.
Okay, darn. But I am curious though, like why someone who's not vampire, not Vistani, why someone is so willing or wanting to work on the side of Strahd.
Sounds like a great question to ask.
So that's what I was doing.
Oh.
That's what I'm asking her.
She says, you've been in Barovia long enough by now, I'm sure. Strahd is powerful. Strahd is good for this place. If without him, I'm sure it would be even worse than it is now.
Have you had any direct communication with this Lord Strahd?
Whether or not I have spoken with Strahd is of no importance to you.
I'm
So-
curious because you're saying that you'll do this to benefit him, but how do you know that that's his wishes?
She says, I know what Strahd would like. I have seen him before. I know that he hates the way that this city is.
So literally playing devil's advocate here, are you also looking for a way out, and you're hoping just instead of fighting and going along with it, you'll actually help?
She says, a way out? Where would I want to go? I am happy here in Vallaki. If only...
I want to insight check that statement.
Yeah. She doesn't seem like she's a very happy person.
At that statement, sir, we'll just say those who serve the devil's Strahd care little elsewhere than their own ambitions.
She says, I'm afraid our time here is at an end. I'll have to ask you all to leave.
Indeed, you have my utmost apologies for my companions.
Of course. And she sort of nods her head curtly, and the maid helps to sort of usher you guys out.
I rolled sleight of hand. I want to see if I can steal anything off of her. As we're being like off of whoever this is, Count Von Bitchy Face.
Lady Fiona.
Thank you.
Watched her. Let's see. I don't believe she has anything specifically. No, she doesn't have anything on her that's useful to steal. Or you know what?
So
She has a key. You got a key.
okay, you said it's the maid that's ushering us out?
Mm-hmm. She's watching closely as you guys go.
Okay, so there's no way to sneak upstairs?
Not really, because you're going straight through this door, and then out. I mean, it'd be really easy to tell if one of you decided to go whoop and then go up the stairs instead.
So now that I have a key, can I come in the back? Can I sneak in, like...
It's possible. There were other doors out there.
All right, so can I like move around the back with my key now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Sid, why don't we not do that today?
Before he does that, and I'll see him like, being all sneaky, go to run off. I just like sort of walk over and like trip, and like touch his back and cast invisibility on him.
Sweet, so I'm invisible now?
Yes.
Awesome. I think you and I are going to get along splendidly.
You have like an hour or 10 minutes or something?
It's an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
an
going to
hour.
say, those two are drastically different. So is this
Maybe-
Oh, go ahead.
You can't attack while invisible or else it ends, but otherwise...
Oh, I'm not planning on attacking. Is this a door right in front of me?
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just go in this door.
All right, you unlock it with a key.
Oh, what is that? Oh, is it a basement?
It's a staircase, goes down.
Ooh, spooky. Well, I guess I go down.
Did you see there was another door over here as well, just so you're aware?
Over where?
Up top, right there.
Oh, one that goes into the house, one that goes downstairs.
Are you talking about this one right here?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, I want to go downstairs first.
Okay. Let me pull you down there. Scroll down.
All right, this looks like servants' quarters.
So
or
let me
something.
tell you the room first. So you've got this large like cellar with a dirt floor, and there are two flights of stone steps. There's the one you're coming down, and there's another one going up across the room. You can see tracks in the earth on the floor going from one staircase to another, and another one that goes straight to a bare wall on the east on the west side of the cellar.
Well, of course, I'm going to go to the bare wall over here.
Okay. As soon as you step foot at the bottom of the stairs, skeletons burst out of the ground.
Even though I'm invisible?
Yep.
This should seem familiar to Sid.
That's a lot of skeletons.
Is it?
Well, they can't see me, right? 'Cause
Yeah, they don't see you, but they climb out of the ground and they're standing there looking around.
And gone.
No, take a disengage and run up the other side of stairs.
Oh, can I do that?
Well, I mean,
Can I
they
just-
can't
That
they can't attack of opportunity you anyway because you're invisible. So.
Oh, so I didn't realize that. I thought if I moved through the room, they'd be able to find.
I mean, they could try to fight you if they can find your space. I'm just saying they wouldn't get attacks of opportunity if you run by them.
Sure. Take a stealth check.
yeah.
I'm not gonna risk that.
Because you still have to stealth that like they didn't hear you walking by them and stuff.
Knowing my luck right now, I'm gonna fail that. They're all gonna kill me, and you guys be like, "Good." So
I mean,
then,
he would feel his concentration in if you died. So
then I guess I'll check out this door.
Okay. You open it with the key.
So, okay. Dang, another tiny room.
So there is a door to your right. There's a door below you, and there's a door to your left.
All right, let's go in here. Hey, that's the token that I originally found in the shackles.
That's just like a generic ass token that they use a lot.
Okay.
Here, 1 second. So this lady is laying down in bed. So there's just 4 simple wooden beds with simple lockers below them. It looks like another servant's quarters.
Okay. Found a closet.
Yep, you found a closet, all right. This is like it's like a storage room. There's just some barrels with water in them, empty wine barrel.
It's kind of weird being able to just walk around freely because I'm invisible. All right.
I love the idea that these servants are working, and then the door just opens and closes.
Well, I mean, if they're busy doing their thing, they're not necessarily going to notice. I'm assuming Sean's not just like, slamming the doors as he goes through.
I should do that, right? Just be like, "Woo!" Just lifting up like the knife in front of the cook.
If you're invisible and you use even like a basic amount of, like stealthiness, then you're going to be fine. Are you going
All
up
right,
the stairs?
Might as well, right?
All right, let me drag you up there. So, scroll yourself up.
You sound so annoyed. Roll yourself up. You're going through. Is this a door right here?
Yes. So 1 second. Let me catch where
Paint
you're
a
at
picture?
real quick. Yeah. Paint a word picture. All right. So you've got this hallway up here with a window at each end, wraps around the staircase. There's framed portraits and mirrors all over the walls. And you hear
I take them all and retire as an art dealer.
and you hear scratching coming from one of the doors in this hallway.
Awesome. Okay.
This door.
Oh, the one that looks like half the door's busted?
It's locked basically.
Alright, well, I go through this door. Oh, well,
Meow.
are these more skeleton cats?
No, those are regular cats.
Awesome. So the owner of this house is a crazy cat lady.
Yo!
So as you come in here,
I like how you're laughing already.
Here, where is it? Isn't that? Yeah.
Are you laughing because I'm about to die?
No, you're fine. Probably.
Probably. Already aggroed 100 skeletons in the basement.
Where is it?
Should I stop moving around?
Yes, stop.
Alright. How many cats are there in this adventure?
Oh, there it is. Sorry. Wait. Yeah. So there's a bunch of cats in here. Obviously, there's bookshelves lining the walls, but most of them are bare shelves. There's like a desk, a chair, a table. There's a wine cabinet. In the room, I don't know, the shapes in the room, like the walls, none of them look quite right. There's like weird angles, like the room is like the house just can't quite settle properly. And then there's this maid in here just dusting.
Okay. I want to roll a perception check to see if I can kind of orient myself or see if there's anything else in the room that makes sense.
You do find that there is a hidden door on one of the bookshelves. You can't really.
But obviously, Oh, go ahead.
You can't really open it without the lady noticing, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is the maid would obviously be triggered.
So you'd have to like wait for her to leave the room.
All right, so I leave the room for now.
Okay.
So make note of that, guys. There's a hidden room in there. Wait, so is this door separate from this door, right?
Yep.
And you said there was scratching coming from that room, right?
Yes.
All right. That's a window. All right, let's go into this room first. Is that a person sleeping?
Let me tell you what that is. So, across from the door, there's a fire sputtering in the hearth, above of which hangs a framed family portrait. There's like a noble father and a mother, their 2 young sons, and a baby daughter in the father's arms. The sons are smiling in a way that says, you know, we're mischievous kids, and the parents looked like some kind of royalty. It's obvious that the woman is a younger version of the woman you met downstairs, a little happier and less crazy looking. Wood paneling covers the walls of the room, and there is a small door in the bottom right there with a framed mirror next to it. There's a wide canopy bed with matching end tables. Stretched out on one side of the bed is a man dressed in black, his eyes each with a copper piece over them, and he looks very much like the man in the painting.
Oh, so he's dead. Well, I want to go closer and investigate to make sure he's dead.
He's definitely dead. But he looks like, you're not sure how long he's been there, but his body looks like it's fresh.
Can I tell anything from that investigation check?
It seems like he hasn't been moved in a long time.
I take the copper pieces.
Okay. Add 2 copper to the pile.
You said this is the door right here?
Yeah. It's a closet. There's nothing in it.
Okay. Well, I just want to pop in there to make it appear on the map. All right.
Yeah.
I hope that guy's not a vampire. All right, so I want to come down to this door. I basically want to explore all the rooms.
Wait 1 second.
All the rooms except for the scratching post one.
Were you investigating the room in general, or were you investigating the guy?
The guy. Should I investigate the room first? All right. Well, now you make me want to do a perception check in the room, and I roll a 7. So basically nothing.
Yeah, no, you didn't find anything. You're fine.
Great. That makes me think that there's something in there that I missed. Oh, you know what? I want to look closer at the end tables, the 2 matching end tables.
One of them has a candle on it, and the other one just has nothing.
All right, well, whatever. That's fine. I want to go into this room then, before I go and look at the scratching one.
It's a linen closet.
Great. I knock all the towels on the floor.
All right. I like how like this. I feel sorry for everyone else because this game has devolved into Sean. Sean goes and explores while everyone just sees what Sean does.
Honestly, I felt bad too because I was literally sitting here thinking as I was exploring this and the last house, like what would have happened because everybody was engaging in other characters, but I was like, what would happen? Would we have to have fought that lady for all of us everybody to explore this? I have no idea what situation would actually have brought all the characters upstairs to look at all this stuff besides me. Stealthing up here.
It just depends on how you decide to approach things. You can lie your way into it and be like, hey, yeah, we totally support Strahd, we're into it, and then, you know.
Oh, because she would have given us a room for the night, but I remember now. Okay. All right, well, I'm going in here. Do I need to do anything special?
Nope.
Yeah, this basically has turned into everybody watch Sean play today.
Well,
I'm sorry.
This is the only town that really does this kind of stuff. that I've seen so far, I should say. I haven't read absolutely everything.
That's good.
Yeah, I was very curious to see how you guys. I mean, this is not how I expected everything to go. I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, last week, like Bailey kind of did it last week too, where he was like, he was hanging out with Irina or whatever for long stretches. So I mean, it's been kind of balanced.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm fine with it if everyone else is fine with it. I just feel bad for everybody else.
All right, well then let's do it quickly. Let me just kind of what's in the room.
I mean, if I get bored, I'll just cancel my concentration and make things more interesting.
If you want more interesting, like back in the room when they were talking, I was half tempted to just click his great sword to cut the lady in half.
There's nothing really out of the ordinary in here. Just a bed. It's just a regular bedroom.
That footlocker that's on the picture, is that in there or no?
Yeah, but there's nothing in it. It's just
All
like
right.
it's just like clothes and stuff.
All right, then I will go in the room with the scratch. Oh, you said this door's locked, right?
It's locked, yeah, but the key you have works on it.
Oh, sweet. All right, so I come in the scratching room. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so let's go through this then. This room is dark and musty. There's like an iron bed fitted with leather straps. And other than that, there's no other furniture in the room. Scurrying around on the floor on all fours is a young woman in a soiled nightgown. And she leaps on the bed and she says, "Little kitty sees the door open. Little kitty doesn't know you." And you hear her sniffing and she says, "Little kitty doesn't like the smell of you."
I immediately just walk out the door, close it, and lock it again. I don't even bother engaging in that conversation. I'm sorry. That just your description scared me.
He's dead scared of me.
I'm like, nope. Sorry, I'm like, little Gilly can fuck off.
Little kitty.
Little kitty.
No, wrong up.
Okay.
You need to do that.
Although I do want to come back in here and see if the maid is done sweeping up.
Yep, she's not in there anymore.
All right, where was the secret door?
Right here. So just
Alright,
walk
actually-
straight through that wall. Blit. So this
Alright.
room, behind the hinged panel on the bookcase, there is a dusty 10-foot room. There's a curtain window and shelves lining through the walls, and on the bottom shelf rests an iron chest. All the other shelves are bare.
All right, I open the iron chest.
It's locked. You don't have the key.
Oh my god. 23.
That'll open it. So you open the box. Inside. Oh well, first the trap springs on you,
Sweet.
so that's cool.
Can I do a saving throw?
No, that's not how traps work.
What do you mean? He gets a dick save, doesn't he?
No,
I mean, obviously depends on whatever the trap is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it's often his deck save.
I'm looking up the trap real quick. We'll see.
Son of a bitch.
That's your fault for not checking. Alright, you know what? It should be actually. Scroll.
Scroll the mouse.
Oh yeah, this one just hits you. This is the same kind of trap as before. So you take 11 damage.
What?
Yep. And now you roll a Constitution saving throw, or you're poisoned. You sigh at me like, how could you? Yeah, you saved.
It's just his turn to sigh.
All right. Well, what's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? So there's a silk bag with 180 EP,
All the 50-cent coins.
a leather bag with 110 GP,
Is someone writing this down?
I am not.
I'll get on it.
Somebody should be a loot man. A wooden pipe.
A wooden pipe.
A wooden pipe. 5 scrolls. None of
Give
them
those
are
to the mage.
none of them are magic.
Oh.
They're all like deeds for parcels of land.
Oh, sweet.
A leather case containing an unbound manuscript, and the front of it says "The Devil We Know."
Ooh. That's about Strahd, I'm assuming.
And then another black leather bound book titled "The Grimoire of the Four Quarters." And then a very old letter to Lady Lavina Watchter from signed by Lord Vasily von Holtz. And it's like a thank you letter thanking Lavina for her hospitality and loyalty and friendship.
All these names sound familiar.
So what was the gold in the? How much was the individual get gold ones for?
110 gold, 180 EP.
The letter. Have we met those people?
No,
Okay.
it's a super old letter. Those are people that are probably dead.
Can I read the letter or
It's not anything specific.
it just says
it's
it's just
like,
a thank you?
Yeah, it's
letter?
just like, thank
Alright.
you for your hospitality, loyalty, and friendship over the years, blah, 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 blah.
All right. Well, if that's everything up here, the last thing I want to do is unlock this door and leave like it's slightly ajar before I go downstairs and leave.
Okay.
And then yeah, I want to head back out and meet everybody.
Okay. There you go.
So well, that was a little adventure.
Creep house. Here, I pulled you down there.
At this point, Sergey has probably done a dissertationing. Just Strahd worshiper lives here on the side of her house.
All right, so
Look, guys, I found this book on Strahd. Who wants to read it?
Absolutely. I'll take that book.
I also found all these deeds to some land.
you guys have a lot of land deeds at this point. You guys have a deed for a windmill. You got a deed for all these 5 parcels of land. You've got a deed for the house. Yeah.
That's like we planned before. We're gonna get all the real estate, and then we're just gonna kick Strahd off our land. It's
We don't even have to fight you. We own this land. No.
your one weakness. Real estate.
We found the deed for the castle, and it's
and rent is due.
Yeah, we own the castle, and we didn't invite you in, and you're a vampire. No! We just explodes.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped.
Vampire loophole.
Yeah, right. Exploit.
All
That's
right. So let's pull it back to the map. I'm assuming you guys are done here.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a good place to stop it tonight.
Seconded.
I think it's getting
Yeah.
pretty late for most people.
Yeah, sorry you guys
15
had
to
to
11.
watch me sneak around all night.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are essentially very. I mean, you can either be done with the town now, or if you decide to try and find other things to do, there's very little else to still do in town. So
There was that abbey, I think, over here, the church or whatever. I think that's the last
No.
place, right?
That's in a different town.
Oh. Well, there's also still what I think is a church over here to explore.
yeah, I mean, you guys could catch that on the way out for all you know. You could just be like, hey, look, a church. Let's see if blah blah blah.
Let's burn it to the ground.
Hey, isn't that sun sword at a church somewhere behind a sun image? Something like that.
Something like that.
Well, what was happening with Rakashvita?
I can.
He had that.
I can, and I will actually. I'll once sometime before next week. I'll make sure I go through and I'll just put down the exact like word for word what she told you guys in a handout so you can all look at it.
I would appreciate it.
Uh,
The Ricardo guy, he had like a box wagon thing by the market that we tried to break into. And failed. Do you really want to go back and mess with that again? I mean, I don't think there's anything good in there.
Yeah,
so
we haven't even resolved that bit
yeah,
of anything.
keep that shit in mind. There's definitely other stuff to do in the town that you guys haven't done yet. But,
I have not. You can get into any locked thing.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like his lock had a trap, and it did the exact same thing that just happened. And I haven't run into the guy again.
It's also like right there in the middle of the like shopping area, so it's not.
Either
There's
way,
some kind of beast in there.
that'll be something to do next time. Keep in mind that kind of stuff. Discuss it in the Discord, all that jazz. I would say have level 5 ready for next week.
Okay.
We're likely to hit level 5 during play next week. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks everybody.
Thank you, Brian.
I mean, sorry, it's probably wasn't the most exciting first thing since I had to kind of get you guys into the game, but I don't know. I just wanted it to be more interesting than just like they were in the inn and now you're friends.
I thought it was good. I liked how you introduced them.
Yeah. Because there was supposed to be just like a generic dude in that closet, and like it didn't really lead to anything, and I was like, nah, way more fun if it's a person that they can befriend or whatever. And then there was definitely no dude up in the attic. I made up that whole thing.
Damn.
Well
done. That was pretty cool.
It just like presents the question, okay, how did the son get that body upstairs without no one noticing?
Do it at night when everyone's asleep. He lives there.
I mean, in my head, I offered to help, and then he just tied me up.
Yeah, I mean, that could be the thing. That certainly would happen. Yes.
I mean, we're keeping our HP where it's at, right?
You don't just heal when the game ends.
Hey! I'm just asking questions.
Yeah. You guys gotta find somewhere to long rest since you got exiled from the inn.
For 1500 GP plus the other stuff. How many potions of healing was it?
3.
3.
Yeah, so you guys have a decent amount of those clanking around too. But yeah, good game. I'm sorry I might have been a little less accessible this week. I don't know if anyone is. I mean, you guys, especially last night, you guys were trying to ask questions and it was just late, so I went to sleep. But typically, I'm available all week. Put things in the Discord, I'll see it. If anybody has any questions about anything that has, especially for our 2 new people, that has already happened that you're not clear on, or if you want to know like if we should already know something, or if your character already knows something, or something like that, just position those questions to me.
Sweet. Given my
Roger.
characters, how my characters from the land itself, I'll probably just ask as I go.
Yeah, I might give you some notes on specific things that you would know that they haven't necessarily heard, and then at your discretion to bring it up if they do something that's counter to it and you're like, oh guys, this is a thing in Barovia.
Yeah. Don't murder the ravens, they're like important stuff.
I'm gonna assume that you specifically would live in Vallaki, so I'll probably end up giving you because like each town has their own like the people in this town have these beliefs and superstitions thing, so I'll probably just give you that information.
Alright.
Alright, well, sounds good, guys. I'll see you later. See you next week.
Yep, see everybody.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
See you.